This is a presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Georgia.
Liberty Flames baseball is back in the Peach State. And for the first time in 4 years, the Flames return to NCAA Regionals.
I mean, it means the world. I mean, for all of us to come together and put this type of season together to get Liberty back on the map has meant everything to all of us.
Whenever I was growing up, whenever I was a Liberty fan, they were in regionals, it seemed like every year. So I always knew that we could do it, and I'm just happy to finally achieve it.
As the 3 seed in Athens, the Flames now face some of the best players in the nation. But no one is backing down from this fight.
Coming to a place like this, like we play Georgia, we're not going to be scared, because I think we've got nothing to lose, and we think we can beat anybody in the country.
We're ready for this moment. They've earned this. They need to enjoy this.
Postseason baseball is here. The stakes are higher. Each swing is bigger. Every pitch is more pressure, and we wouldn't want it any other way.
Swung, hot shot, base hit right field. He will score, and the Flames walk it off. Swing and a drive, deep center field. Kiss it goodbye, it's a slam. Strike 3 called. 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Ben Blair. Lunge and a miss, strike 3. There's number 8 for Bradley Zayas. Nick Barone brings the Flames back from the dead in the 9th inning. He got all of that one. Barone with a bomb. Kyle Vinston lights the fuse for the Flames. 2-out RBI double by Tanner Marsh. Who else?
Get ready. Live coverage of Liberty Flames baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional is next from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Georgia.
This is Liberty University Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. You're locked into the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at today's game, including our daily chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix. Sound from the clubhouse, scores from around Conference USA, and more. Today's pregame coverage is presented by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, Life Lived Full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. It's time now for the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Now, we take you to the ballpark for exclusive pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
And for the first time since 2022, we say hello and welcome you to NCAA Regionals. Today, the Liberty Flames return to the postseason and open up the Athens Regional as the number 3 seed taking on the number 2 seed, Boston College Eagles. Welcome into Foley Field on the University of Georgia campus here in Athens. The Flames and the Eagles will get underway coming up here just after 12 o'clock. I'm Nick Pierce with you. Glad to have you along. Coming up on the Bojangles on Deck Circle over the next half hour, we'll get you all the information you need, primed and ready to go for this ball game between Liberty and Boston College, the first ever meeting between these two ball clubs, as one of these two teams looks to put itself in the winner's bracket of this 4-team double elimination regional tournament here this weekend. Flames are one of 64 teams left standing in college baseball. Liberty getting an at-large bid to the NCAA Regionals this year. Their 9th trip to a regional. Flames come in at 41-19 overall after a runner-up finish in the Conference USA tournament in this state just a few days ago. Back on Sunday, the Flames finished up at Kennesaw State, losing the Conference USA title game to Jacksonville State by the final of 10-0. But the Flames were one of 3 teams representing Conference USA here this weekend. Liberty in the Athens Regional. Jacksonville State took the auto bid to the Hattiesburg Regional. And Missouri State also getting an at-large bid. The Bears are in the Lawrence, Kansas Regional this weekend. So we'll keep our eyes on our brethren from CUSA. But, of course, the Flames look to try to make some noise here. Trying to win an NCAA tournament game for the first time since 2021. That was when the Flames were in the Knoxville Regional. They knocked off then ACC champion Duke twice in the same weekend to advance to the regional final before eventually falling to Tennessee. But the Flames look to make some noise here against this BC Eagles crowd today that finished fourth in the ACC. Boston College 36-21 on the season, went 17-13 in conference play. Boston College most recently played against Miami, got beat in the ACC tournament, but the Eagles did enough to get the at-large bid as well. A couple of top 35 RPI teams here today, and both teams that were kind of on that 2-3 line coming in. A lot of projections for Boston College were a 3 seed. Some of the projections for Liberty had them as a 2 seed. Instead, the two teams get flipped and reversed. Flames the 3 seed. They will play as the away team today. The Eagles are the 2 seed playing as the home team. And a tough draw for both of these clubs, getting the Athens Regional. Georgia, the number 3 overall national seed in this NCAA tournament. Bulldogs hosting a regional for a 3rd straight year. Georgia will play against Long Island, the other team in this regional, here later this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Long Island, the 4 seed here in Athens, will take on the SEC tournament and regular season champion Georgia coming up today at 5 o'clock. The winners of these 2 games will meet here tomorrow at 5 o'clock, with the losers of these 2 games playing an elimination game tomorrow at 12 noon. This game was supposed to get underway at 2 o'clock this afternoon, but there is a threat of some bad weather here later on today and into the evening hours, rain and potentially some thunderstorms. So the tournament committee, the site committee, decided to move this thing up a couple of hours here and try to keep us on schedule throughout the course of the weekend. Starting pitching matchup for Liberty and Boston College here in Game 1. It will be right-hander Ben Blair on the mound for the Flames. Blair 7-5 with a 3.61 ERA, making his 16th start. On the other side for Boston College, it'll be senior lefty A.J. Colarusso. He is 5-4 with a 4.62 ERA. So both teams using their primary number 1 starters here for Game 1. And winning Game 1 is so paramount in these regionals. If you do not win Game 1, it is not set up for you to come out of the loser's bracket and win the regional. On average, there is probably 1 team out of 16 regionals every year that comes out of that loser's bracket to win the regional after losing the first game. And I would guess most of the time it's the host team. These 2 teams obviously not hosting, so both teams will throw everything but the kitchen sink here to try to win this game this afternoon. First pitch coming in less than 30 minutes. We'll take our first break here on the Bojangles On Deck Circle. When we come back, we'll hear from some of the Flames, and also a little later on we'll talk to head coach Bradley LaCroix. You're locked into pregame coverage of Flames baseball in the NCAA Regionals. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
You're listening to pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, back to the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles.
Slightly overcast skies, muggy temperatures, right around 80 degrees as we come on the air here for Liberty and Boston College. The first game in the NCAA Athens Regional. Nick Pierce back here with you with the Bojangles on Deck Circle. And time to take you into the dugout now for the Flames. Had a chance yesterday after the Flames 1 hour practice here in Athens to catch up with some of the guys down there on the field, and one of them was Nick Barone. Addressed the media after the Flames team practice yesterday, was asked about the identity of this team. 41 wins, runner-up in Conference USA, sixth best road record in the country as well at 19-6 coming into this weekend. Here's what Nick had to say about the team's identity and what's made them in 2026.
We're just tough, man. That's all I have to say. I mean, we were known a lot this year for, like, we had a ton of come-behind wins, and, you know, we never quit, we stayed consistent all year, never fell into, like, a little lull. I mean, it's all about having the right people. I mean, if you have the right people, you got people who are molded the right way and are tough. That's just, you put them all in the same room, that's usually what happens.
Yeah, 24 come-from-behind wins for the Flames this year, 8 of them when trailing in the 7th inning or later. Flames go with Ben Blair on the mound today. We'll hear from Blair in just a moment, but I thought this was important, hearing Nick Barone talk about how confident this team is when Blair pitches.
He's one of the best pitchers in the country, and we can win any game against any team in the country with him on the mound. So, I mean, he's got some of the best stuff in the country from a starting pitcher standpoint. I mein, he's a dude. He carries himself like a dude. His results are of a dude. He's just got the right makeup.
He's a dude, in the words of Nick Barone, Flames all-conference left fielder. And speaking of dudes, Barone has been playing like one lately as well. He is Who's Hot, presented by Foster Fuels. 6 for 16 in that Conference USA tournament. A couple of homers, a couple of doubles. He led the club in RBIs in those 4 games that week. Nick Barone, Who's Hot, presented by Foster Fuels, coming into this NCAA Athens Regional this weekend. They will need him in that number 5 spot in the order to step up this weekend. All right, let's turn to Blair now. Kid from Gretna, Virginia, Conference USA Pitcher of the Year, stayed loyal to Liberty, dreamed of this moment. Now in year 3, his junior season, his draft year, he gets to pitch in an NCAA Regional.
Feeling good. I'm really excited. Really, I know got a lot of confidence from the last start, just knowing I got to execute and how to do that, and so just excited to get back out there.
What worked for you best the last time out?
Just getting fastballs into lefties, fastballs into righties, not let them get comfortable or get their hands extended and get the barrel of balls. I think at this level, I mean, anybody can hit a fastball, especially once you get into a regional. Everybody can hit a fastball, so just got to hit it. It matters where you throw it.
Yeah, Blair had been struggling a little bit going into the postseason, had an ERA north of 7 over his prior 7 starts before that conference tournament. But last week against Sam Houston, Thursday, so 8 days ago, 6 innings, 1 unearned run allowed. He did walk 5, but it's worth noting that the strike zone was a little bit tight that day as well. Struck out 4 and got the win for the Flames in that 10-4 win over Sam Houston. Facing a Boston College team today that's not going to tear the cover off the ball, but they are one of the top teams in the country in stolen bases, small ball, sacrifice bunts. They'll put a lot of pressure on your defense. Blair said that the team has spent time working on that this week.
Yeah, we did some bunt defense yesterday before we left, and then just making sure you don't give them mistakes and give them chances to get on base when they shouldn't get on base because they'll like to run and steal a ton. So just make them get hits to get on base. Don't give them any free passes.
Yeah, that'll be big for the Flames here with not just the corner infielders, but Blair himself. You got to make sure that you throw to the right base, make sure you don't hurry yourself too much, make an accurate throw because, listen, this is a team that if you don't make the right decision, if you do throw wide to a base, you can compound an inning very quickly, and it can turn into a circus show out there. If you throw the ball around, they're going to pick up cheap runs that way. That's not what you want. You can't give this team extra outs today, and that's certainly a big key, a big factor coming into this one. Flames need to be sharp defensively. They have been all season for the most part. Liberty, one of the best teams in the country in fielding percentage. They were .983 last year. Coming into this Athens Regional, the Flames fielding .980 as well. 17th in the country and tied for first in Conference USA. Also, by the way, they have the best shortstop in this regional defensively in Tanner Marsh as well. So a lot of things on Liberty's side in this game today, but just need to be able to execute at a high level. Liberty and Boston College. It's the 3 seed versus the 2 seed in this Athens Regional. First pitch in about 20 minutes here. We'll take our next break on the Bojangles On Deck Circle. When we come back, we'll get the pregame thoughts of head coach Bradley LaCroix. That's next as we walk you up to first pitch in day 1 of the NCAA Regionals. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
End zone, light them up, touchdown Liberty!
The atmosphere at a game is amazing. It is like family.
I've been a season ticket holder for 14 seasons. The atmosphere is electric.
On the near sideline!
It's an experience. You look forward to it every week.
I like the pageantry, the band.
The pride of knowing that this is our university.
2026 Flames football season tickets are on sale now. Get yours at lufootball.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
You're locked into pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, the Flames on Deck Circle presented by Bojangles continues with the thoughts of Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. Our pregame chat with the coach is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling.
All right, it's day 1 of the Athens Regional, Game 1, Liberty and Boston College. I'm Nick Pierce, visiting now with Coach LaCroix, and, well, here we are, game day. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for all week. Heck, for that matter, this is what we've been waiting for all year. This is a ball club that you thought you had a good team assembled back before this season even started, going back to last fall. Now they're here. Are you where you thought you would be about, a little less than a year ago?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we felt like with the guys we retained from last year and the guys we added, we had an NCAA postseason type ball club from a talent standpoint in building the roster. Obviously, we had to work extremely hard, get better, stay healthy, which we have for the most part. But, yeah, I mean, it's an exciting time. These guys have worked extremely hard I demand a ton out of them. They give me everything they've got, and now we just got to go out and enjoy it and play good baseball.
Playing a couple of hours earlier today than what was originally scheduled, but after what we just went through in the conference tournament last week, I'm guessing that's not going to faze these guys.
No. Actually, they got compared to conference tournaments, we got to sleep in a little bit, playing at noon rather than 9 or 10. So, and two, I mean, playing the early game, it's going to be a little bit hotter, but from the weather standpoint, looks like we definitely will get our game in, which is a good thing without any. Pauses. We can, as soon as first pitch is thrown, we're ready to go.
When you size up this regional, when you look at the other teams here, and your team included for that matter, does it feel like scoring runs is going to be one of the keys for whoever comes out of this thing this weekend? Yeah,
I think so. I think it's an offensive ballpark. Who knows what the weather is coming in. Is it going to change the wind or whatever that is? But, I think that the biggest thing in the postseason is obviously you got to have depth in pitching, which we feel like we got. And you got to have some guys step up and slug a little bit and hit some home runs and do some special things. I mean, that's what it's about. And, we've got very capable players of doing that. It's going to be an offensive regional, in my opinion, although you got two really good arms going today. So we say that, and it might be a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah. Well, and you've been in these things before, just as recently as a couple of years ago, different programs. You've got players that have been in regionals before. Nick Barone, Bradley Zayak, I think maybe one or two others.
Yep.
Or at least that have done it, postseason at the JUCO level.
Yep.
How much does all of that experience help in a setting like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think experience does help. And I think that's why this team has been able to accomplish what we have, because of the experience we have. But, yeah, we got, Zayak and Barone, Jackson Lucas, Anderson Falk.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys have played in an NCAA regional atmosphere. And the other guys haven't. But, we've played in some tough environments. We've played good teams. They've worked extremely hard for this. So I do think it, helps a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's baseball, especially in this game. We're not playing the host team, so the crowd's not going to be – it's not going to be crazy.
Right.
So I think that's a big thing for us, especially game one, to get our feet wet. We'll go out there and compete and hopefully get a W.
Ben Blair facing this lineup, not a big slugging team, but we know what they can do to a defense to put pressure on you. What does he need to do to be successful today?
Yeah, he's just got to attack and throw strikes like he always does. The key, anytime you play a team like this, the key is to eliminate the leadoff guy. That is the key, because then it kind of shuts down the short game with the bunt. They're still going to run no matter how many outs, but we got to eliminate the leadoff guy. He's got to be able to command the fastball to both sides of the plate and get off the field with 2 outs. That's the key, and he'll go out there. He'll do a great job. I know he's been looking forward to this moment since the time he stepped on foot at campus at Liberty, and he's excited about, and I got all the faith in the world in him.
And facing A.J. Colarusso, a guy who's struggled over his last couple outings, but you got to be careful with that. One of those was Georgia Tech. He's a good arm, a lefty. He's in the zone a lot. Not a whole lot of swing and miss necessarily either. Do you go a little more aggressive at the plate with your hitters?
Yeah, he's going to throw strikes. It's kind of a ride, carry, fastball. We got to be on time for the fastball. We got to establish the top of the zone with the umpire where he's going to how high he's going to go up. Because that's where he wants to pitch with that. And then he's got 2 different break balls and a changeup. But he's going to throw strikes. We got to be aggressive, and be ready to go. We can't be passive, because if you do, you're going to blink and you're going to be on an 0-2 count. And that's tough deal to hit in those type of counts. So, but like anything postseason, you got to be able to situational hit. You got to get some 2-out hits with runners in scoring position. Those are things that win ball games this time of year.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck. Enjoy it today.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Coach. Our pregame chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Schedule your service at callrogers.com.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com. That's www.ironcladcoffee.com to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
We're walking you up to first pitch with the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. The excitement of Liberty baseball is just around the corner. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Day one, game one of the 2026 Athens Regional. Liberty, the 3 seed, taking on Boston College, the 2 seed. First pitch less than 10 minutes away. Nick Pierce back here with you from Foley Field in Athens, Georgia. And it's time now to bring you the starting lineups driven by Lynchburg Nissan. We'll start with the Flames. They played as the away team today. 41-19 under second-year head coach Bradley LaCroix. Hitting leadoff, playing shortstop, it's the CUSA Player of the Year, Tanner Marsh. Batting second, the designated hitter, Riley DiCandido. Jordan Jaffe will hit third and play third. Cleanup man is the first baseman, Jackson Sorensen. Left fielder Nick Barone will bat fifth. Easton Swafford is at second base, hitting sixth, followed by the right fielder Landon Seeley batting seventh. Kyle Vidston will hit eighth and do the catching, and batting ninth in center field, it's Josh Campos. Marsh, DiCandido, Jaffe, Sorensen, Barone, Swafford, Seeley, Vidston, and Campos for the Flames. For the Boston College Eagles, led by third-year head coach Todd Ennerdonato, former skipper at Wofford. Leading off and playing shortstop, it's Julio Solier. Batting second, it's the second baseman, Ty Minolfi. Hitting third at first base, Nick Wang. Cleanup man is the right fielder, Jack Toomey. Luke Gallo will play third base and hit fifth. Kyle Wolf is the designated hitter. He bats sixth. Gunnar Johnson behind the plate doing the catching. He bats seventh. Colin Larson's in left field hitting eighth. And the center fielder, Carter Hendrickson, will bat ninth. Solier, Minolfi, Wang, Toomey, Gallo, Wolf, Johnson, Larson, and Hendrickson for the BC Eagles. Starting pitchers, right-hander Ben Blair for Liberty, lefty A.J. Colarusso for Boston College. And again, the starting lineups are driven by Lynchburg Nissan, home of the million-mile warranty. Both teams being introduced on the field right now. The entire rosters and starting lineups lining up along the first and third base lines, much like the MLB postseason does. Day one of the regional, all players being introduced, and we're just a few minutes away from first pitch. We'll take our last break. When we come back, we'll have the ball game for you. Game one of this NCAA regional next from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
This broadcast of Liberty University Athletics is authorized under rights granted by Liberty University to Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. The accounts, descriptions, and broadcasts may not be transmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and Liberty University Athletics. The announcers are selected by the Liberty Flames Sports Network and approved by Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment.
Georgia.
Liberty Flames baseball is back in the Peach State. And for the first time in 4 years, the Flames return to NCAA Regionals.
I mean, it means the world. I mean, for all of us to come together and put this type of season together to get Liberty back on the map has meant everything to all of us.
Whenever I was growing up, whenever I was a Liberty fan, they were in regionals, it seemed like every year. So I always knew that we could do it, and I'm just happy to finally achieve it.
As the 3 seed in Athens, the Flames now face some of the best players in the nation. But no one is backing down from this fight.
Coming to a place like this, like we play Georgia, we're not going to be scared, because I think we've got nothing to lose, and we think we can beat anybody in the country.
We're ready for this moment. They've earned this. They need to enjoy this.
Postseason baseball is here. The stakes are higher. Each swing is bigger. Every pitch is more pressure, and we wouldn't want it any other way.
Swung, hot shot, base hit right field. He will score, and the Flames walk it off. Swing and a drive, deep center field. Kiss it goodbye, it's a slam. Strike 3 called. 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Ben Blair. Lunge and a miss, strike 3. There's number 8 for Bradley Zayas. Nick Barone brings the Flames back from the dead in the 9th inning. He got all of that one. Barone with a bomb. And Kyle Vinston lights the fuse for the Flames. 2-out RBI double by Tanner Marsh. Who else?
Get ready. Live coverage of Liberty Flames baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional is next from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Georgia, Georgia.
Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Liberty baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Today's game is brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, Life Lived Full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Now let's take you out to the ballpark for the call of the game. This is Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
And we welcome you back inside Foley Field in Athens, Georgia. Liberty and Boston College, the first ever meeting between these two baseball programs and it's in the NCAA tournament. First pitch just a couple of moments away. I'm Nick Pierce. Glad to have you along here on this Friday afternoon. Start time moved up a couple of hours due to expected rain and possible storms later on tonight. First of two games that will be played down here in Athens today. Liberty and Boston College, followed by Georgia and Long Island in the second game today. Georgia, the number 1 seed here, the number 3 overall national seed. And Long Island, the number 4 seed in this regional. The Sharks, champions of the Northeast Conference. So 2 tournament champions in this field of 4 down here in Athens. And then you've got a couple of at-large teams. Boston College finishing 4th in the ACC. Liberty 2nd in Conference USA. The Eagles will play as the designated home team here in the first game. Flames the away team. But that's all right with Liberty. They got one of the best road records in the nation. Flames away from Lynchburg. Combined road and neutral site games, Liberty went 22-7. And coming into this NCAA regional, Flames have the 6th best road record in the country, 19-6 in true road games. Flames have won 13 of their last 16 road games and 6 of their last 8 true road games, that is. That's a stark improvement from last year when the Flames went 10-14 on the road. You want to look at reasons why this club is better than it was last year. They figured out how to win outside of Lynchburg. A.J. Colarusso on the mound going through his warm-up tosses. We'll talk about him in a moment. As you look out here on a warm, muggy Friday afternoon, 82 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Decent crowd on hand for a neutral site game. They'll pack this place out tonight when Georgia's playing. But a lot of Liberty Red out there down that first base side where the Flames occupy that dugout. And a few Boston College fans here as well. Flames wear the traveling gray jerseys, navy caps, navy letters and numbers. Boston College in the home whites with the scarlet or maroon letters and numbers and the same color caps. Tanner Marsh stands in to lead it off, and this regional is underway. The first pitch swung on, foul back, a 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and we're off and going at 12:06 p.m. Our first pitch is always presented by Relevant Law. Find them at relevantlaw.com. Here's the 0-1. Marsh with a swing and a foul ball, hit on a line to right, and into the screen. 0-2 now on Tanner Marsh. Marsh coming into this regional hitting .333, 5 homers, 44 RBIs. Next pitch, fastball upstairs at 91 miles an hour. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Marsh. Conference USA Player of the Year for the Flames. And the 1-2 misses upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 92 up and out of the zone. Marsh in the conference tournament for Liberty, just 4 for 17. And he swings and misses through a fastball here, elevated. And that is strike 3. Down goes Marsh for the Flames, 1 out in the top of the first. Umpires today, Scott Latendry will have the plates. Andrew Fulton at first base, Brian Peterson at second, and Jason Vinson is down at third. 4-man crew for this regional. Here's Riley DiCandido now, and he'll take a ball upstairs, 1-0. Man on the mound, A.J. Colarusso, 5-4 with a 4.62 ERA, 15 starts for the Eagles. Big windup and the pitch. It's in for a strike. Cutter at the top of the zone. That'll leave the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Colarusso, 76 innings pitched, 22 walks, 71 strikeouts. Next pitch swung on, foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. It's 1-2 now on DiCandido. 266 hitter. Riley trying to get it going. He was just 1 for 13 in the conference tournament for the Flames. Left-handed bat. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch. Taken high and outside. Fastball got away. 2 balls and 2 strikes on DiCandido. Colarusso, 71 strikeouts over 76 innings. He's given up 12 homers this year as well. And the 2-2 plunks DiCandido on the right arm. And he will go down to first base with an HBP. Well, that's nothing new for DiCandido. 20th time he's been hit by a pitch this season. That's now tied for the team lead and 2 away from tying the program's single-season record. It's held by David Benham back in 1998. He and Kyle Vidsted have been chasing that mark all season. 1 out, a runner at first for the Flames. No score in the top of the first as Jordan Jaffe stands in. And the pitch, a breaking ball down and in. 1 ball and no strikes on Jaffe. 1-0 count on the Flames' third baseman, hitting .329 on the season. And he swings on this one, hits it on the ground and through. Base hit right field. DiCandido stops at second. And the Flames have him at first and second now with only 1 out in the first and the meat of the order coming around. Boy, some early runs would sure be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, we always talk about that. You love to get early runs on the board. But they just mean a little bit more in this setting. Here's Jackson Sorensen. And the pitch. Little flare, shallow right field. Coming on with a diving attempt and unable to make the catch is Toomey in right. That ball in and out of his glove. Circling around third. Coming in to score, DiCandido. Flames take a 1-0 lead. On a little Ric Flair to right off the bat of Jackson Sorensen. Sorensen drives in his 49th run of the season. Toomey gave it the old college try. Head first layout dive in shallow right field on this artificial surface. Tried to snow cone it, but it popped out. 1-0 Flames, 1 out, 2 on. Here's Nick Barone. The pitch. Breaking ball, softly lined to center. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Here comes Jaffe around third. He'll score standing. Liberty up 2-0 on Boston College. Barone goes after the first pitch, an RBI single to center field. Sorensen stops at second. Nick drives in his team-high 56th run of the season. Still only 1 out. 4 straight have reached now. Here's Easton Swafford. What a great start. Not done yet. Swafford swings on the first one and pops this up. Foul ground. Tiptoeing over by the coach's box. Gallo, the third baseman, puts it away. And that's out number 2. Well, we talked about it earlier, and it brings us to our keys to the game, delivered by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. These Flames hitters need to go up there swinging. Be aggressive. The last 3 men have all swung at the first pitch. You know Colarusso is going to be in the strike zone. He doesn't walk a ton of guys. He doesn't have a lot of swing and miss either. Go up there and look for something to hit. Landon Seeley swings on the first pitch and skies it out to right center field. That will be playable. Hendrickson puts it away, and that's out number 3. Gets the rest of our keys to the game in the bottom half of the first. But Liberty with a great start. 2 runs across in the first inning. They get it on 2 or make it 3 hits. No errors, and 2 runners left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. Ben Blair heads to the mound for the Flames with a 2-0 lead from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services at the Athens Regional.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
This is Liberty University Baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty with a 2-0 lead over Boston College going to the bottom half of the first inning. Flames strike early here against the Eagles in this Athens Regional. And now Ben Blair goes to the mound, trying to protect said lead. Blair on for his 16th start of the season. 7-5 record, 3.61 ERA. National Pitcher of the Year semifinalist, Conference USA Pitcher of the Year. 106 strikeouts to just 17 walks over 87 1/3 innings pitched this year. His strikeout to walk ratio 6.24. That's 25th in the, or make it 14th in the country. He's 25th in the country in total strikeouts, again with 106. He's coming off a pretty good outing. In the Conference USA tournament. Home plate umpire Scott Latentry put the kibosh on the first pitch there for a moment. He was asking the hitter something. I don't know what that was about, but we're ready to go now. The batter is Julio Solier, right-handed hitting shortstop, and he takes low. 1 ball and no strikes to count on the leadoff man for BC. Blair also part of the Golden Spikes Award midseason watch list. The 1-0 pitch is in for a strike, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And that'll level the count now at 1-1 on Solier. 1-1 pitch. Cracked in the air, foul. Looping out of play down the right field line, 1-2. Solier, .357 hitter. A home run, 31 RBIs out of the leadoff spot for Boston College. And the 1-2 is swung on, pop foul, back out of play on a cutter. Still a ball and 2 strikes on Solier. Minolfi and Wang will follow here in the first for BC. Of course, Liberty's had success against the ACC already this year. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Lunge and a miss, strike 3. He took him out with a 97-mile-an-hour heater at the top of the zone. First strikeout for Ben Blair, 1 gone in the first. Flames with a pair of wins over Duke, a win at NC State, comeback in the 9th inning. A win at Virginia Tech this year. Have not faced Boston College ever. But no one's shying away from the stage here. Minolfi, the batter, left-handed hitting second baseman, takes inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Flames on top, 2-0 over the Eagles here in the bottom half of the first. Game 1 of the Athens Regional. The 1-0. Minolfi takes it just off the inside corner, a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 balls and no strikes on Minolfi. You talk about some of those keys to the game, again, delivered by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. First 2-0 pitch. Ground ball back up the middle. That'll sneak through, a base hit. Out of the reach of Blair, rolling into center field for a 1-out base hit from Minolfi. And Boston College has its first base runner. That'll bring up Nick Wang. Being able to get the ball to the inner part of the plate on both right-handed hitters and lefties, but especially a couple of the lefties they have in there. Minolfi, one of them. Colin Larson, another. Being able to get it to the glove side with the fastball, but then defensively for the Flames, they've got to be clean today. Pitch to Wang, taken just off the outside corner at 96 miles an hour. 1 ball and no strikes. Cannot give this team extra outs. Boston College will wreak havoc on the base paths. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Blair. Instead of pickoff throw over to first, and a good idea there. Check on the base runner. They do love to run. Menolfi 19 out of 21 in stolen bases. Boston College 139 stolen bases on the season. It's 14th most in the nation. Second in the ACC. Runner not going here. A lunge and a miss. Foul tipped into the mid of Vidston. A ball and a strike on Wang. And he's one of their more traditional, conventional middle-of-the-order guys. 303 hitters, 16 homers, 61 RBIs for Wang, the first baseman. Right-handed bat waits, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit down and away. Fastball at 95 misses. 2 balls and a strike on Wang. Tying run at the plate for Boston College. Liberty leading it 2-0 here in the bottom half of the first. Blair toes the first base side of the rubber. Now turns, fires to first. Don't want to forget about Menolfi over there, or whoever they've got on the bases today. I mean, again, they run quite a bit. He's got a good-sized lead over there at first right now. 2-1 pitch from Blair. Menolfi not running. Hard hit, grounder, base hit left field. Barone to pick it up. Menolfi stops at second. Nick Wang with a single. And 2 are on with 1 out for Boston College now in the bottom half of the first. Our keys to the game are delivered by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. Find it wherever you get your podcast. Abish is the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. 2 on, 1 out. Blair facing the cleanup man now, Jack Toomey. Missed a little bit of time with some injuries this year. Swing and a miss. First pitch fastball at 96. 0-1 the count. But Toomey, big bat for the Eagles. 325 hitter. On base 454. Slugging 540. Hitting in the cleanup spot. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike at 95. Quickly 0-2 on Toomey. Right fielder batting from the right-hand side. Big section of Flames fans cheering for the strikeout right now. Here's the 0-2. High and outside. He missed with 97. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ben Blair, told you what his national numbers look like. Top 25 in the country in strikeouts. Here's his 1-2. That one sent foul off to the right. 1-2 still to count on Toomey. He is climbing up the single season list in strikeouts as well. 106 coming into today. Second most in a single season all time, behind only Benji Miller. 1-2, lunge and a miss, strike 3. Got him with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Blair with his second strikeout, and there's 2 away in the first. So that's now 108 on the season for Ben Blair. He needs 11 more to tie Benji Miller for the single-season record set back in 1998. If he has a monster day today, that is attainable. Here's Luke Gallo now, the third baseman. Turn, pickoff, throw down to second. Back in with a dive is Menolfi. He's at second, Wang's at first. 2 out, a 2-0 lead for the Flames in the bottom of the first. Gallo, the third baseman, stands in. Blair cranks one across the heart of the plate for a strike at 95 miles an hour. It's 0-1. Sun dipping in and out from behind the clouds here. Slight breeze pushing in from straightaway center field. Here's the 0-1. A little soft grounder hit out to short, and it's bobbled by Tanner Marsh. Rolls up the heel of his glove. Flames are going to throw back to third, and they get the lead runner, Menolfi. He got caught in no man's land. A heads-up play by Easton Swafford. Marsh had it roll off his glove, off the heel. Swafford was there to back him up, and he guns down Menolfi with too big of a turn at third base to retire the side. What a stroke of fortune for the Flames there. A rare miscue by Tanner Marsh, but Easton Swafford, Johnny on the spot to clean it up. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left for Boston College in the first. We go now to the top half of the second. Liberty leading it 2-0 in the Athens Regional.
No need to wait.
Memorial Day savings start at Lynchburg Nissan.
Save up to $8,000 off MSRP.
Or get 0% for 60 months on 4 popular models. Plus, every qualifying vehicle includes our no-cost million-mile warranty.
Home of the million-mile warranty.
Beat the Memorial Day rush at Lynchburg Nissan and get more for your trade.
Up to 130% of fair KBB value.
Shop early.
Vehicles are moving fast.
We proudly honor our fallen heroes. Lynchburg Nissan.
Home of the million-mile warranty.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Now, back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Headed now to the top half of the second inning. Liberty leading Boston College 2-0. Game 1 of this Athens Regional here at Foley Field in Athens, Georgia. Nick Pierce with you. Flames with a couple of runs in the first inning. Trying to figure out how they scored. So they're going to say Gallo reached on an error on Tanner Marsh in that last play in the bottom half of the first. Kyle Vidston leads off of the line drive, base hit to left field. Swinging on the first pitch. And you can see what the Flames mentality is here. And we talked about it with Coach LaCroix. They are going to go after Colarusso early in the count. But they say Gallo reached on an E6. As Josh Campos comes to the plate. And then Manolfi was out at third. They say 6-5. I don't think that was 6-5. That was 4-5. Should be. Pitch is low out of the zone to Campos on a breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes. I think they got that wrong next door. Maybe you can give an error there because the guy reached first, but there was an out recorded on the play, so I don't know about that either, but I definitely know it was Swafford who threw over there. Pitch 1-0 downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes on Campos, and you see Colarusso now adjusting what he's doing, seeing that the Flames are going after him hard early in the count. A couple breaking balls out of the zone. Now the 2-0 fastball way high and outside. 3-0 on Josh Campos. Liberty with 4 base hits now. Campos at the plate with a 3-0 count. In the driver's seat. Now squares around the bunt, pulls it back and takes high for ball 4. How about that? A 4-pitch walk from Colarusso. Hadn't seen many of those out of the lefty this year. Flames have 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the second. And the catcher, Gunnar Johnson, the veteran, is going to head out, try to settle down A.J. Colarusso. He's one of the team leaders, team spokesman for Boston College. Gunnar Johnson talking after their practice yesterday how he really believes in the system that Todd Interdonato has brought with him to Boston College. They're not a big-time home run hitting club like a lot of regional teams are, but he believes that that small ball that they have, that mentality that they have, and how well they execute it can take them a long ways. And you talk to some of the people that cover college baseball at the national level, they would tend to agree with you. It's something different. Teams don't have to, they don't prepare for that a whole lot. Right now, Boston College having issues on the mound as the Flames send Tanner Marsh to the plate. He bounces the first one foul up the third base line, strike 1. 2-0 Liberty. 2 on, nobody out in the top of the second inning. Marsh is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time up. Colarusso sets at the belly, looks at second, now fires. Fastball hit on the ground out towards second. Backhanded there by Manolfi. Steps on the bag for 1, on to first in time for the double play. And Tanner Marsh hits into a rare double play, 4-3. Over to third goes Vidston, and now Colarusso's got a chance to get out of this thing maybe unscathed. Flames were threatening for a big inning. 2 away, here's Riley DiCandido. Left-handed hitter takes up and in, 1 ball, no strikes. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. That's just the third double play that Tanner Marsh has hit into all season. Runner at third, 2 down. Colarusso back to the windup, and the pitch misses downstairs. Off speed. And DiCandido's ahead in the count now, 2 balls and no strikes. Into the windup, 2-0 pitch. Over but low, ball 3. 3-0 on Riley DiCandido. Jaffe would be next if Riley can reach and extend the inning. Here comes a 3-0. And that's taken for a strike at the top of the zone with a fastball. It's 3-1. Here's a 3-1 pitch. High ball 4. Down to first goes DiCandido with a 2-out walk. Second walk of the inning for Colarusso. He's also hit a batter today. Flames leading at 2-0. They've got men on the corners now for Jordan Jaffe. He singled his first time up. Right-handed batter. Spread out in the box. And the pitch is low, ball 1. It's gone to the off speed now a little bit more here. Mentioned the HBPs earlier. DiCandido, it's the 105th time that a Flame has been hit by a pitch this year. Rode a first runner back. That's the most since 2010. That year the Flames got hit 126 times, and that's a program record. They're not afraid to wear one. This is the 1-0. Grounded toward third. That is a foul ball. Just foul outside the line. Gloved by Gallo over there behind the bag. It's a ball and a strike on Jordan Jaffe. Jaffe had the base hit today. He had a good conference tournament, 6 for 15. All 6 of his hits were singles. Base hit here would drive in another run for the Flames as Colarusso sends it over to first base. 6 foot, 205-pound senior left-hander on the mound for Boston College. Looking in. Sets at the belly. Here's the pitch. Popped up foul out of play to the right. It's 1-2. Talking to Todd Interdonato, their head coach, yesterday after practice. Answering the question who he would start in this game, he said with this travel party, all 50 people would probably go 50 for 50 that they want A.J. Colarusso on the mound. He said, so I'm not dumb enough to go against that. Throw to first, runner back. Even though Colarusso has struggled his last couple of outings against Georgia Tech and Miami, although Georgia Tech will make a lot of pitchers look bad, giving up 6 runs against each of them over his last 2 starts. Comes his 1-2 offering. Way high, that almost to the backstop. Runner takes off from first. Now he's going to get himself in a rundown, and he gets tagged out before the run can score. DiCandido did not do his job there. He's supposed to get himself hung up long enough for Vidston to score from third. And Boston College did a good job executing that. Wang came over to meet him as he took the throw, and there was nowhere for DiCandido to go. So the Flames run themselves out of the final out of the inning, and they get nothing for it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. And we'll go now to the bottom half of the second inning with the score still Liberty on top, 2-0 here in Athens.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Follow us on social media. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for great content from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty with a 2-0 lead over Boston College in game one of the NCAA Athens Regional. Kyle Wolf will be the batter for Boston College. BC Eagles bunch went 36-21 on the season. They averaged almost 7 runs per game, which in today's game is not really a lot. Wolf batting from the right side against Blair. Right-hander's first pitch, 94-mile-an-hour fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. They only hit 40 home runs this season. Pitch swung on, foul back. And the count is 0-2. But again, 139 stolen bases, 45 sacrifice bunts. One of the best teams in the country in terms of triples. I think they were top 10 in the country in that department as well. 19 triples as a team. Wolf way behind in the count here, 0-2 against Blair. Right-hander fires. Just missed off the outside corner with 95. It's ball and 2 strikes on Wolf, the DH. Wolf hitting .223. He's got 7 homers, 29 driven in. He'll be followed by Johnson and Larson, 6, 7, and 8. Swinging a high pop-up into straightaway center field. Campos looking up into the Georgia sky, and that'll parachute into his glove for the first out of the second inning. Well, speaking of stolen bases, you got to have good feet to steal a base. The Good Feet store can help your feet feel their best. Find the store nearest you at goodfeet.com. 1 down, Flames on top 2-0 over BC in the bottom of the second. And Gunnar Johnson will be the batter. Catcher hits from the right side. Swings and fouls back the first one at 94 miles an hour. 0-1 the count on Gunnar Johnson. Tell you what I'm chuckling about here in a second. Here's the 0-1 from Blair. Up and in with a fastball, 1-1. I don't know if you could hear the organist or not, but Gunnar Johnson is hitting. He played the theme from Top Gun. The organist this weekend, Matthew Kaminsky from the Atlanta Braves. He has been their organist for the last 19 years. 1-1 pitch up and in, 2 balls and a strike. And he is known for his clever trolling of the visiting teams that come to Truist Park. Play on words with names. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Little dribbler out towards short. Marsh charges this. Glove sends it over to first in time for the out. 2 away in the second inning. But to have a live organist here at the games this weekend, that's phenomenal in and of itself. You just don't have a ton of that around college baseball, to be honest. Not that I've seen. But then to get one of his skill set here, what a treat for all of us here this weekend. I'll probably be chuckling at a lot of his little innuendos all throughout the weekend. There's Colin Larson now hitting from the left side. Taps one foul up along the right side. 0-1 the count. 2-0 Liberty on top of Boston College in the bottom half of the second. Larson batting from the left side. 0-1 pitch, up and in. Fastball at 96, 1 ball and 1 strike. Larson hitting .225, 3 home runs, 21 knocked in this year. Playing in his 56th game. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get that one. Top of the zone, 94-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 1-2. Flames put the shift on now. They move Jordan Jaffe from third base over to the right side of the infield. He's at about second base depth. 1-2 pitch, doesn't matter. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 97-mile-an-hour heater. Just sizzling right by the barrel of Larson. He had no shot. Ben Blair with his third strikeout. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down goes BC in the second. We go to the top of the third. Liberty 2, Boston College 0. Day 1 of the Athens Regional from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
Liberty 2, Boston College 0 as we go to the top of the third inning. Game 1 of the 2026 Athens Regional, hosted by the University of Georgia. And looking around, some other, looks like 3 other games maybe in progress at the moment on the out-of-town scoreboard. The Morgantown Regional up in West Virginia. Wake Forest has a 1-0 lead over Kentucky. They're in the bottom of the second inning. Up to the Chapel Hill Regional, hosted by UNC. Number 23, Tennessee, and East Carolina scoreless in the bottom of the third. And just down the road in Atlanta, number 2, Georgia Tech, playing the first game in its regional. It's tied at 2 right now with Illinois Chicago. Funny, you got 2 teams in this tournament with the moniker of Flames. Liberty and UIC, both of them get sent to regionals in the state of Georgia. Here's Jaffe to lead it off for the Flames. A swing and a drive down the left field line, slicing foul. Home run distance on a hanging breaking ball, but a long strike. It left his bat at 107 miles an hour. I don't think Colarusso is going to try that again. Fastball, pop foul. Off to the right out of play. And quickly 0-2 now on Jordan Jaffe. Jaffe leads it off for the Flames in the third. Jackson Sorensen and Nick Barone will follow. Here's the 0-2. Foul back to the screen. Still no balls and 2 strikes on the Flames third baseman, Jordan Jaffe. Transfer from Richmond. Lone season for the Flames. Power numbers have been down, but he's driven in a ton. 0-2, swing and a miss. Top of the zone with a fastball. And Colarusso gets his second strikeout, 1 away in the third. Coca-Cola is a proud sponsor of Flames baseball on the radio. Stay tuned after the game for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coke, taste the feeling. Flames 2, Eagles 0. Top of the third, 1 out. Here's Jackson Sorensen. And the pitch is taken for a strike at the letters, 0-1. Slider up at the top of the zone. Sorensen, a RBI single on a soft flare to right his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up foul back over our heads, past the overhang here at Foley Field. No balls and 2 strikes for Jackson Sorensen. So those are the only other 3 games going on at the moment. The ones we told you about. Here, later, it'll be Long Island and Georgia. That'll be a 5 o'clock first pitch. 0-2 pitch upstairs. Fastball at 90 misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jackson Sorensen. How about Virginia Tech getting sent out to Los Angeles? There's the 1-2. Foul back, still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hokies will play Cal Poly tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern out at UCLA. That was one spot that the Flames were rumored that they might possibly have ended up at. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Popped up, off to the left, foul. Gallo, the third baseman, over by his own dugout, runs out of real estate. That one slides off the net, foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Conference USA Brethren, Missouri State takes on 14th ranked Arkansas at 6 o'clock. That's in the Lawrence, Kansas Regional. 1-2 pitch off the end of the bat. Little tapper to the right side. Second baseman Manolfi charges and throws on to first to get Sorensen by a step. That's out number 2 in the third. Here's Nick Barone. And then Jacksonville State, 21st ranked Gamecocks, Conference USA champs. They will play Virginia tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern in the Hattiesburg Regional, hosted by Southern Miss. Like something got loose on the field out there. Hendrickson, the center fielder, took care of it. Now we're ready. Nick Barone, RBI single his first time up. First pitch swinging, a liner down the left field line. That might be extra bases. It's scooting past Larson all the way to the base of the wall. Barone cruises into second with a 2-out double. Really tough to get that guy out right now. And that's a great sign for the Flames. He is 2 for 2, a single and a double on the only 2 pitches he's seen so far. Nick Barone, one of the guys on this team that has actually played in a couple of regionals. You take him back to his West Virginia days. He was ready for the big stage. Flames on top 2-0, trying to add on with a 2-out hit here perhaps from Easton Swafford. And he takes the first pitch downstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Left-handed hitter 0 for 1, popped out to third his first time up. Left on left matchup, the 1-0. Beat into the ground foul up the first baseline, 1 ball and 1 strike. When you're Liberty, you got an older team like this, and then on top of that, you've got guys that have played in the postseason. Nick Barone, Bradley Zayak, who will probably pitch here tomorrow, has not been announced yet. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Swafford. Good spot, but he just missed with a slider off the outside corner. 2-1 now on Easton Swafford. Anderson Folk with VCU just a couple of years ago. I mean, there's guys dotted on this roster with postseason experience. Here's a fly ball down the left field line, curling foul. That'll get out of play off the bat of Swafford. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. That can take you a long way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Barone at second. Liberty 2, Boston College nothing in the top of the third. Colarusso with a 2-2 pitch. Spoiled it foul. Slider off the end of the bat, sent into the screen, back behind home plate. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes to Easton Swafford. This guy's gotten it going lately as well. Swafford, 4 out of 15 in that conference tournament with a double and an RBI. 2-2 pitch off the end of the bat. Little tapper toward third. Gallo charges, gloves. High throw to first, didn't get him. Swafford beats it out. Wang tried to come down and slap the tag on his chest, but he missed. Boston College may want to challenge this. All 4 umpires will come together and convene in front of the pitcher's mound. And Scott Latendry, the home plate umpire, announces to the stadium that Boston College will challenge this. So Latendry and one of the other umpires head over to the replay review station, which is actually, looks like it's going to be on the field. I forgot to check this, but I believe this actually might be centralized replay review. The umpires, I don't think the ones here. Yeah, the umpires here do not make the decision on replay. This is centralized in Pittsburgh. So they have gone over to put the headsets on, and they will talk with someone back at the replay review command center up in Pittsburgh about what they see off-site, and then they'll decide if the call gets overturned or not. So as it stands right now, the Flames will have runners at first and third. That'll be an error on Gallo for the bad throw. And Landon Seeley would be the batter. That's if everything stands or is confirmed. Obviously, if the call gets overturned and they determine Swafford's out, then that'll end the inning. But the Flames lead this one 2-0. I don't think we got a TV in this booth anywhere. See if I can pull up the old ESPN Plus broadcast quick enough before they make a decision here. Again, the umpire's just hanging out down there on headset waiting for the review. It's come back from Pittsburgh. They are taking a good look at it, though. Now I'm in the spot where I got to find my ESPN password. That's great. Be nice if that's maybe the one complaint I have, is that they don't have a monitor in the visiting radio booth here with the game broadcast on it. I can't get it to work. Sorry, folks. I won't be able to offer any kind of insight on my opinion on this, but, man, this has taken a while, though. And the longer this takes, honestly, the more, well, I was going to say the more concerned you get, but maybe the better you feel, because they can't find anything. They're searching. They're trying to find something that can overturn this call. But they have not been able to do so yet. Again, if it stands, Liberty will have men on first and third with 2 outs. And Landon Seeley at the plate. If they overturn it, Swafford out at first, that'll end the inning. All right, headsets are off. And they will announce to the stadium the verdict here. Oh, wow. They do overturn it. So they say Swafford's out at first base. That'll now go 5-3 on the putout. And that's it for the Flames in the third. Again, I never saw a replay, so I can't offer an opinion on it. But the Flames get nothing across despite the 2-out double from Nick Barone. They'll go down to the bottom half of the third inning with Liberty leading this one 2-0 over Boston College in day one of the Athens Regional. From Van Wagner, it's the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary & Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com. The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Flames play here. You are locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty 2, Boston College nothing, going to the bottom half of the third inning. That play that went to review in the top half of the inning. If it makes you feel any better, I've got a text message in between innings. My brother-in-law, and he'll give you an honest opinion. He said he was out, so I'll trust that. Those of you watching at home maybe have a different view. I don't know. Good news is, though, we figured out the ESPN Plus situation here, so next time we have one of those, I'll have an opinion for you. All right, Ben Blair back to work on the mound for the Flames, facing a right-handed batter here. This is Carter Hendrickson, and he takes a first pitch fastball for a strike, 0-1. Blair, 3 strikeouts, no runs allowed on 2 hits through the first 2 innings. He set down the last 3 he's faced. That one inside. Hendrickson brushes back out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. 96 in off the plate. Carter Hendrickson batting for the first time today. 242, a home run and 16 RBIs. 1-1 pitch hit on the ground out to short. Tanner Marsh waits on this. Now sends it over to first base in time for the out there. 1 gone in the third. Will bring us to our Ortho Virginia injury report. For the Flames, they have stayed healthy pretty much the majority of the season. With one exception, Dylan Grabowski, their second baseman. They lost him a couple of months ago with a torn ACL and meniscus knee injury. Had to have surgery. First pitch from Blair, fastball in for a strike on Julio Solier. Shortstop, 0-1. Flames up 2-0 in the bottom of the third inning in this Athens Regional over Boston College. Here's the 0-1. In the air, foul out of play to the right. Quickly 0-2 on Solier. So Grabowski out for the year, but he is with the team on this trip. He's doing some very limited baseball stuff right now. I mean, very limited, just receiving throws. Here's the 0-2 pitch, foul back to the screen, still 0-2. Saw him out there at second base during practice yesterday behind a screen. Taking throws during batting practice, not really moving around the base at all. I mean, he's only a couple months removed from surgery. Hopes to get back to full baseball activity by the fall and ready for opening day. That would be a remarkable quick turnaround. 0-2 from Blair. Slider misses low and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Solier. 0-1 with the strikeout swinging back in the first. But that's another reason you win 41 ball games. You stay healthy. And the Flames, knock on wood, to this point have done a great job of that. Here's the 1-2. Top of the zone. A little high with the fastball there. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Solier. Ben Blair with those 3 strikeouts today, now 109 on the season. Here's his 2-2. Missed inside, fastball 96 off the inside corner, and the count goes full, 3-2. 1 out, nobody aboard. Liberty up 2-0 over BC in the third. Now the payoff pitch to Solier. Fouled away down the right field line, out of play. Count stays full, 3-2 on Solier. Solier, 436 on base coming into today. 3-2 pitch again. Bouncer out towards second. 2 hops. Swafford has it behind the bag. And the peg to first is in time. 2 away in the third. Good battle, but Ben Blair wins the fight. 2 down now for Ty Manolfi. Flames 2026 football season tickets are now on sale. Be at all 6 home games. Home opener September 12th. Get your tickets at lufootball.com. Manolfi bats from the left side and sends the first pitch in the air foul down the left field line, out of play. 0-1. Football TV times were announced this week in networks. Liberty will open the season on the road at JMU. That'll be on ESPNU. 0-1 pitch. In for a strike at the letters with a fastball. Inner half. It's 0-2 on Manolfi. That's Saturday, September 5th. Liberty at JMU. 12 noon kick in Harrisonburg. A little more than 3 months away. The 0-2. Slider misses downstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Manolfi. It's been a ton of fastballs from Ben Blair today. 4 seamers, 2 seamers, a few cutters. That's maybe 3 sliders I've seen him throw unofficially. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, fastball at 96, and it's 2-2 now on Manolfi. Which should tell you something. Blair's getting by with mostly fastballs against an ACC lineup that sees velocity all the time. Second time through the order here, though, we'll see he starts to add a little more. The 2-2 pitch bounced up the first baseline, foul. And the count stays 2-2. May start to see him dip into the bag a little bit more second time through the order. Two balls and 2 strikes on Ty Manolfi. Singled his first time up. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-2 pitch. Line drive to third and off the glove of Jaffe, rolling out into left field. Manolfi makes a turn at first, but he will put the brakes on there. Now that ball was hard hit, 105 miles an hour off his bat on a 97 mile an hour fastball, but right in the direction of Jordan Jaffe, and it went off of his glove, got leather on it into left field. They're going to give him a base hit on that. 2-out single. Jordan would tell you he should have caught that. But I understand it was smashed. Here's Nick Wang now with a single today. Right-handed batter takes a ball just off the outside corner at 95 miles an hour. Tying run at the plate here for BC. Wang has 16 homers this year, so be careful with this guy. Singled his first time up. 2 out, a man at first. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs with a fastball. It's 2-0. Flames outfield playing straight away. Really the infield too, for that matter. Swafford slightly cheating toward the bag at second. 2-0 pitch. Stays off the plate outside with a slider. It's 3-0. Dangerous count to a dangerous hitter here. Talk about Boston College. They don't really have a lot of thunder in their lineup. This is the one exception. I don't know their club well enough. If he'd get a 3-0 green light here, I kind of doubt it. But we'll see. The 3-0. He's taking. It's in for a strike. Fastball at 95 makes it 3-1. Well, he'll surely have a green light here. 2 outs, Manolfi the runner at first. Blair hadn't really looked his way much. 3-1 pitch, runner not going, swing and a miss. 95 mile an hour fastball right on by him. 3-2 now on Wang, and Manolfi will be running here with 2 outs. Flames up 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Ben Blair looking for the strikeout or any out to get his team back in the dugout here. Right-hander sets at the letters. Payoff pitch. There goes the runner. Pop foul back. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. Blair with that two-seamer, four-seamer that's got the good carry, the good life to it. See if he stays with the fastball here or tries to go to something off-speed for the swing and miss. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Runner goes. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. He torched the black of the plate for strike 3. Ben Blair with his 4th strikeout of the day. And Boston College is set down in the 3rd. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the top half of the 4th. Liberty 2, BC nothing.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Liberty 2, Boston College nothing as we go to the top half of the 4th inning. Flames coming to bat here. Liberty with a couple of runs in the top of the 1st. That's the difference in the ball game right now. 2 runs, 5 hits, an error, 4 left on for the Flames. For BC, the Eagles, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left on. Flames starter Ben Blair has been dynamite today. 3 scoreless innings, no walks, 4 strikeouts. A.J. Colarusso struggled early for Boston College. Let's try to settle in here for the Eagles. Landon Seeley to lead it off. Right-handed batter takes high from the lefty. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Over 1/3 of the order due up. Seeley takes high. And away, 2-0 on Landon Seeley. "2-0 from Colarusso. Seeley takes a fastball for a strike. It's 2-1. Seeley 0 for 1, flied out to center his first time up. And before Colarusso could throw the pitch, something from home plate umpire Scott Latindry here. Went to his note card, wrote something down, a little pocket notebook. 2-1 pitch. That's in for a strike. With a fastball, and it's 2-2. I wonder if somebody say something out of the BC dugout or something like that. I don't know what that was about. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Just missed, hair low with a slider. Full count now, 3-2. Well, these umpires, you'll see things that you don't see a lot of times, I think, during the regular season. They know a lot of eyeballs are on them. 3-2 pitch, humpback liner into center field, and a base hit off the bat of Landon Seeley. Leadoff single in the 4th inning. And that is hit number 6 for the Flames.
The catcher, number 9, Kyle Vinston.
Brings up Kyle Vinston now. Right-handed batter stands in with a man at first. They'll throw over, check on Seeley. Talk about guys that have played in regionals. Here's another one. Kyle Vinston, it wasn't for the Flames last year, but he was with Western Kentucky in its regional. Swings on the first pitch and skies it to right field. Slams the bat down in disgust. Toomey is there. He'll put it away. There's out number 1 in the 4th. And Josh Campos comes to the plate now. Just so much experience on this Flames roster. I don't think there's any question that Georgia is the favorite in this regional and one of the favorites to go to Omaha. But when you got an experienced club like this, you give yourself a chance. Throw to first, runner back. And, yeah, I mean, you could say the same thing for Georgia. They're really experienced as well. This is the 3rd straight year that the Bulldogs have hosted a regional. Campos at the plate. Colarusso throws to first, runner back. And they've got their sights set on Omaha. They feel like they've fallen short last couple years. The pitch, Campos, lunge and a miss, strike 1. That might be the first changeup I think I've seen Colarusso throw today. Campos drew a walk his first time up. That pitch misses for a ball. 1-1 now on Josh Campos. Sealy, decent-sized lead at first. He's not running the pitch. Taken strike at the knees. Good spot there from Colarusso with a breaking ball. And the count goes to 1-2 now on Josh Campos. Not your everyday 9-hole hitter. Campos, 11 home runs, 49 RBIs. Here's the 1-2. Way high and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Campos. It was Daniel Jackson, the All-American catcher for Georgia, yesterday after their practice, talking about Georgia's past failures. Saying first the 2-2 pitch, that's taken for strike 3 on the inside corner. No argument from Campos. He's out number 2 in the 4th. And that'll send it back to the top of the order. Jackson made reference to Charlie Condon, one of the all-time greats here at Georgia. Said, not getting a guy like that to Omaha is something that really bugs them. So Georgia has its sights set. Anything less than getting to the College World Series for them this year is going to feel like a failure. Throw to first, runner back. But that can also create pressure. Georgia's got Long Island tonight, a frisky 4 seed, in the words of D1 baseball writer Aaron Fitt. Off speed in for a strike. He landed the curveball to Tanner Marsh to start him, 0-1. And the winner of that game gets the winner of this game. Liberty up 2-0 right now in the top of the 4th inning. Sealy at first, 2 out, and the 0-1 to Marsh. Fastball misses off the plate outside at 90, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tanner is 0 for 2 today. He struck out and hit into a double play. One pitch instead to first, runner back. For as great a year as Tanner had, it has not come as easy for him here the last couple of weeks. Marsh is just 6 for his last 44 at the plate, hitting under 140 in that stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Off the plate outside, 2-1. But you know what's in there. All he needs, 1 or 2 base hits, and he's right back where he needs to be. He's cut back the strikeout numbers a little bit last 4 or 5 games. Those were going up on him. Got a hitter's count here, the 2-1 with Sealy at first. It's on the way. Hard hit and a base hit. Past the diving Gallo at third. And rolling out into left field, Sealy turns second. He'll try for third. And now Marsh is going to try for 2. He will make it sliding in. Took Larson too long to get to it along the left field line. Marsh turns on the Jets and comes up with a 2-out double. Flames will have him at second and third. And a chance now for Riley DiCandido to add to this 2-0 lead for Liberty. Marsh with his 17th double of the season. 2 runners in scoring position. Left-handed hitter up, the pitch. Fastball low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Colarusso closing in on 70 pitches. Here's the 1-0. They stuck that one on the outside corner with a little cutter or slider. And that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Deacon Dito. Dito's been hit by a pitch and walked in this game so far. He's also scored a run. There's the 1-1 offering. Low and outside with a breaking ball. 2-1 on Riley Deacon Dito. They've got him played back on the right side of the infield. Manolfi, the second baseman, a rover in shallow right. 2-1 pitch, down and away, 3-1. They're fully expecting Deacon Dito to pull the ball here. Although they don't have the shift on. Solier at short, Bird Dog in the runner at second base. That's Marsh. Just to the left of the bag up the middle. 3-1 pitch on the ground, right out to the second baseman. Manolfi from shallow right charges and throws on to first in time to get Deacon Dito for out number 3. Well, the Flames threaten. They get a couple of base runners and leave them both stranded in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom half here in Athens. Liberty still on top of Boston College. 2-0 our score from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
This is Liberty University Baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty 2, Boston College nothing. Moving to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Day 1, game 1 of the Athens Regional. Flames are the 3 seed here. Playing against a Boston College team that has some postseason history. None of it's recent, though. Boston College, well, at least their primary, their most memorable history anyway. They've been to the College World Series 4 times. But the last time they went was all the way back in 1967. They finished in 6th place in Omaha. Their best finish, they went and finished in 3rd place in Omaha back in 1961. They had some good squads back then. Ben Blair with the first pitch to Jack Toomey, low and away. 1 ball and no strikes as we start the bottom half of the 4th inning. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Eagles due up. Here's the 1-0. Just missed off the inside corner with a fastball. It's 2-0 on Toomey. Strikeout victim swinging his first time up. 2-0 offering. High fly ball, shallow left field. Nick Barone coming in on a dead sprint. He will slide and put it away. Barone got a great read. Was just a question of can he get there. He did. Sliding catch by the left fielder. 1 gone in the 4th. We'll go ahead and make that our play of the game. Presented by Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good. 1 out in the 4th. Flames lead it 2-0, and Luke Gallo will be the batter. Right on right, the pitch. That's in for a strike. Sinker at 93 makes it 0-1. Boston College went to Omaha in 1953, 1960, again in 61, and again in 67. And the hitter gets hit by a pitch. Fastball in, plunked him in the back of the elbow with the guard on. Luke Gallo will head down to first base. And a one-out base runner for Boston College. Gallo hit for the 12th time this year. That's the most on their club. That'll bring up Kyle Wolf now to center, or make it the DH. Flied to center his first time up. Overcast skies here, but they don't really look threatening. Muggy, 82 degrees at first pitch. Pitch low and away. 1 ball, no strikes on Wolf. You can cut this air with a knife. Slight breeze pushing in from straightaway center field. This is the 1-0 delivery from Blair. Foul back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike on Wolf. All turf field here in Athens. That's different from the last time the Flames played here. Back in 2015, they still had dirt and grass. That was a couple of head coaches ago, too. Dave Perno was their head coach then. Throw to first. Back safely is Gallo over there. 9 out of 11 in stolen base tries this year. Haven't really seen Boston College get out and run here. Maybe they're a little shy with a 2-0 deficit. See what Gallo's doing here. 1-1 count. Blair to the plate. Popped up, softly foul. Off to the right and off the Flames dugout railing. Can't even really call it a pop-up, just a little flare off the end of the bat. 1-2 on Wolf. Yeah, everything is turf here, including the mound. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Blair delivers. Runner not going. Here's a pop-up out towards short. Marsh chasing it onto the outfield turf, puts it away. Again, barely got anything on that. Exit velocity 59 miles an hour for that one for Wolf. We'll call it a pop to short, 2 down, runner at first, and that'll bring up Gunnar Johnson. Johnson 0 for 1, grounded to short back in the second. And what do we got here? Scott Latendry, the home plate umpire, going to come out and note something in his book here. Now Bradley LaCroix's coming out to ask him about it too. I don't know if Blair's not making eye contact with the hitter. I don't know. It's Gunnar Johnson standing in, the pitch. Taken off the plate outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball at 93. Going back to BC's postseason history, they were in a regional as recently as 2023. Low and in from Blair on the sinker. 2 balls and no strikes. They were in Tuscaloosa. Went 2-2 there that year. But not a ton of recent postseason appearances for BC. The 2-0. Bouncer to the right side. That's trouble. That'll sneak through into right field. A base hit. Swafford was shaded toward the middle. Gallo stops at second as Seeley quickly comes in to pick it up. 2 out. Single through the right side of the infield for Gunnar Johnson. 2 on now with 2 out. That's the tying run at first, and Keller Bradford, the pitching coach, will pop out of the dugout for the first time today. No one appears to be throwing in either bullpen. Colin Larson, the left fielder, will be the batter. fact, for Boston College, this is just the 4th postseason appearance for the Eagles this century. 2016 Coral Gables Super Regional, actually, that year. They went 4-2 in the postseason. And then in 2009, they were bounced out of the Austin Regional, went 1-2 there. But that 2009 regional club for BC was their first since that College World Series appearance in 1967. Not a team with a ton of history. Trying to think if that 09 team, that might have been Pete Hughes, maybe their head coach. First pitch, fastball in for a strike called to Colin Larson after the mound visit, 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Flames on top of the Eagles, 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1 pitch from Blair. Just missed. Maybe a little high. With a fastball at 94, maybe a little inside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Larson. One, swing and a miss on the fastball at 94, and it's 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Blair the pitch. A little high with a fastball at 96. And the count will even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Larson. Right-hander ready, the 2-2. Misses outside, went to the slider. That's off the plate. And the count will go full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, now the runners will be going. Johnson at first, Gallo at second. Anything in the gap would likely tie the game here. Full count, 3-2 pitch with 2 outs in the 4th. Here it comes, runners go. Got him swinging, strike 3. 96-mile-an-hour fastball above the hands of Larson. Ben Blair gets himself out of the 4th inning. Strikeout number 5 on the day for the right-hander. And Boston College strands 2. We go now to the top of the 5th. Liberty 2, BC nothing.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Now, back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's Liberty with a 2-0 lead over Boston College as we go to the top half of the 5th inning in what's turned into a pitcher's duel here in Game 1 of the 2026 Athens Regional. A.J. Colarusso gave up a couple of runs on 3 hits in the top of the 1st inning for BC, but he's found a way to stick around. He's given up 4 base hits over the last 3 innings, 7 on the day, but he's been able to wiggle out of some trouble. Flames have not been able to add to the lead. Ben Blair on the other side, 5 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed, got himself out of a 2-on, 2-out jam in the 4th. Now we go to the 5th. Jordan Jaffe leads off and takes upstairs from Colarusso. 1 ball and no strikes. 3rd time through the order for A.J. Colarusso. Here's the 1-0. In the air down the right field line, slicing foul. That'll drop. Toomey can't get to it. 1 ball and 1 strike on Jaffe. This game's starting to take on the identity that we kind of expected it to, maybe with a little bit more traffic on the bases than we thought. Liberty just 2 for 7 with runners in scoring position today. Boston College 0 for 3. 1-1 pitch. That ball's hammered to deep. All right, I think you should have me now. I apologize for that. Apparently, I stood up. Here's Sorensen at the plate now. He'll line one to center field for a base hit on 1 strike. When I stood up on that deep fly down the line by Jordan Jaffe, the cord from my headset got caught on the chair. And then the microphone just stopped working, so I didn't mean to leave you in suspense. But it did go foul for Jaffe. He ended up being called out on strikes to end that at bat while I was feverishly going to get another headset. So 1 out, now a single by Sorensen. He's at first, still a 2-0 lead, and the pitch to Nick Barone. A fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a first. I've never had that happen to me before. Barone a single and a double. 0-1 pitch, pops this one up, a bottle rocket out into right center field. Hendrickson over, center fielder will tuck it away. And that's the second out of the inning. Sorensen now with 2 base hits today. Man, you do this stuff long enough, you run into all kinds of things. Just the timing of that could not have been worse. I can't imagine for you folks back at home. Fly ball deep to left. And the announcer's gone. I apologize for that. But you didn't miss anything. Swafford swings on the first one. Fly ball deep left center field. Hendrickson on the run, and he'll get there. Out just shy of the warning track. Swafford gave it a ride, but that's out number 3. And just like that, Colarusso's through 5 innings. Flames get nothing on 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. We're halfway home in Game 1 of this Athens Regional. The score is still Liberty 2, Boston College nothing.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
This is Liberty University Baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty with a 2-0 lead over Boston College. Game 1 of the Athens Regional, the first ever meeting between the Flames and the Eagles. Flames got 2 in the first. Ben Blair has made it stand up since then. He'll face the 9-1 and 2 hitters here in the bottom half of the 5th. Getting ready to start his third turn through the order. Flames have some folks down in the bullpen now. Nobody throwing yet. But you wonder, okay, how are you going to play this? Are you going to try to save some guys for tomorrow against Georgia? No. I don't think so, guys. You got to win this game right now. You can't worry about Georgia or Long Island or anyone else tomorrow. Here's Carter Hendrickson now, and he takes a strike, 0-1. I don't care if you're playing the Cobb County Little League tomorrow. You got to worry about winning right now. The Flames will play this straight up, I think. You got Tyler August down there. You got your full complement of relievers as Blair misses low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cooper Harrington, Josh Swink, whoever you need to go to win this game, that's who they're going to use. Hendrickson 0 for 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one just missed off the outside corner. Bradley LaCroix throws his hands up, so where was that at? An home plate umpire, Scott Latendry, just kind of shooed over toward the Flames dugout like he didn't want to hear it. 2-1 pitch. Fouled off at the plate, 2-2 the count. Hendrickson a ground out to short, his only trip to the plate so far. If you don't win the first game of these things, it is incredibly tough. I'm not going to say impossible, but whatever the next thing is before impossible, it's that. To come back and try to win these a regional. 2-2 pitch to Hendrickson. Just missed off the outside corner, I guess. And a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Pretty good spot. Payoff pitch with nobody out. And there's a ground ball out to short. Handled cleanly by Marsh. He vacuums that up and slings it across to Sorensen at first for the out. 1 down in the 5th. 2026 football season tickets are on sale now. Be at all 6 home games at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. Home opener September 12th. Get yours at lufootball.com. Flames 2, Eagles nothing. Top of the order here in the bottom of the 5th. Solier takes outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Julio Solier, he's been the everyday shortstop for BC all season. Sophomore from Puerto Rico. 1-0 pitch, lifted foul back out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Boy, what a culture shock for Solier. Go from growing up in Puerto Rico playing baseball to 20-degree practices in January up in Chestnut Hill. Can't imagine what that was like. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one cracked in the air, deep center field. Josh Campos going back on a dead sprint, and that one's out of here. That's a solo home run from Solier to dead center field. He got a fastball in his wheelhouse at 94 miles an hour. That left his bat at 106. And that gets Boston College on the board. It's now 2-1 in the 5th inning. That's the first home run hit of this regional. Julio Solier with his 2nd home run of the year. He's not a power hitter. That was just a sinker that was up in the zone. Kind of faded back into the barrel. Here's Ty Manolfi now. And just a 1-run lead for the Flames here in the 5th. Manolfi, check swing foul off to the left, 0-1. Manolfi, a pair of singles today. 2 for 2 at the plate. A 1 pitch. Grounded to first, and Sorensen takes it behind the bag, right on the line. He'll take it himself for the out, 2 away. That ball was hit hard, 102 miles an hour off the bat. Skipping down the line. You got to play that perfectly as a first baseman. That's not the easiest of plays, to be honest. But he made it look easy. 2 down, here's Nick Wang. Wang 1 for 2 with a single. Pitch on the way from Blair. Low and outside. Slider missed. 1 ball and no strikes. 2-1 lead for Liberty. 2 outs in the 5th. The pitch. Low and in, 2-0. Nick Wang, 6'1", 215-pounder. He's out of Newton, Massachusetts. Transfer from Holy Cross. Two outs, base is clear. The 2-0 from Blair. On the ground to short, right at Tanner Marsh. Gobbles it up and sends it to first for out number 3, and that will send us to the top of the 6th. Boston College gets on the board with Julio Solier's second home run of the season. Solo shot to center field makes it a 2-1 lead now for Liberty as we go to the top of the 6th in Athens.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
Headed down to the top of the 6th inning. Liberty leads it now just by a run, 2-1 over Boston College. Game 1 of the Athens Regional. Nick Pierce back here with you to look at some of the other regionals in play right now. Wake Forest leading Kentucky 3-1 in the bottom half of the 5th inning of the Morgantown Regional, Game 1 there. 23rd ranked Tennessee and East Carolina tied at 1 apiece. They're in the top of the 6th inning of the Chapel Hill Regional. And down the street, number 2 Georgia Tech has opened it up on Illinois Chicago. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Yellow Jackets lead the Flames 17-2 in the Atlanta Regional. 7th ranked Southern Miss in the Hattiesburg Regional. Scoreless with Little Rock in the top of the 3rd inning. And in the Lawrence Regional, 13th ranked Kansas leads Northeastern 2-0. That game in the bottom half of the 2nd. Landon Seeley will lead it off here for the Flames as we go to the 6th. Facing the lefty, Colarusso. The pitch upstairs with a fastball, 1 ball and no strikes. A.J. Colarusso still out there for Boston College. And the 1-0 is lined to deep right field. That will get over the head of Toomey and rattle off the wall. Seeley on his way to second. A head first slide, and he's in there with a double. That ball was blistered off Landon's bat, his second base hit of this ball game. And there's a big insurance run in scoring position for the Flames to lead off the top of the 6th. Landon Seeley, that's his 5th double of the year. And Kyle Vidston will be the batter. Vidston 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out to right field. First pitch swinging, foul back out of play. 0-1 the count on Vidston. Colarusso, a Massachusetts kid, makes his home in Leominster. Stayed at Boston College the entirety of his career. Vidston takes down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. His dad played football at Colby College. 4-year starter in high school. Swing and a miss on the 1-1 changeup. 1-2 now on Kyle Vidston. just steadily improved year after year. Into the front end starter for Boston College. Colarusso shaking no to his catcher. Now gets what he wants. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Went back to the off speed, and Fidston is down on strikes. There's one away in the 6th. Now, he doesn't really have a lot of swing and miss stuff, but that's his 5th strikeout today. That'll bring up Josh Campos. Saw the Flames attacking him pretty hard early today, swinging at balls early in the count. Pitch to Campos, a liner to short, caught there, throw to second, out there. And the Flames, with some bad luck, hit into an inning-ending 6-4 double play on a line drive by Campos. That'll do it for the Flames in the 6th. Inning started with some promise on that double by Seeley. And Liberty gets nothing. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Still a 2-1 lead for the Flames. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
This is Liberty University Baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional. From Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty on top 2-1 over Boston College as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Dan Blair heads back to the mound with 5 strikeouts, no walks. He's allowed just 1 run on 5 hits today. It was a solo home run from Julio Solier in the 5th. Flames got their 2 runs in the 1st, but have not been able to add to the lead since. A.J. Colarusso has settled in for Boston College. On the other side, now Jack Toomey leads off for the Eagles and takes a first pitch strike on a fastball, 0-1. You hate having to send Blair out there with no margin for error. Here's the 0-1. And that's a broken back grounder to second. Swafford's got it. He'll send it over to first in time for the out there. And Toomey's got a handful of bees after that. I mean, Blair just sawed him off with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And a reminder, folks, they don't use wood. He just sawed him off on an aluminum bat. I mean, just broke it clean at the handle. I don't know that I've ever seen that. I've seen them break at the cap before. I've never seen someone just get literally sawed off on the handle of the bat in college baseball. Here's Luke Gallo. He takes a strike, 0-1. That's a sign of things to come when this guy's pitching in pro baseball. He's going to be breaking a lot of bats. There's the 0-1 to Gallo. Off the plate inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, the head of the bat went helicoptering out past the mound. Gallo, or make it Toomey, just dropped the handle at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a high fly ball into right field deep. Seeley going back out onto the track. It'll hook foul. Only 314 down that line. It dropped on the field, just shy of the wall. But off the bat, it was enough to give you a scare. And a ball and 2 strikes now on Luke Gallo. Star Wars theme for Luke. Organist Matthew Kaminsky just putting on a show for everybody here in Athens. 1 out, the 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Elevated fastball at 95 miles an hour. Manhandled Gallo for out number 2 in the 6th. Strikeout number 6 for Ben Blair.
The designated hitter, number 18, Kyle Wolf.
That'll bring up Kyle Wolf. Ben Blair's been waiting all his life for this moment. Kid from Gretna, Virginia. About 40 miles down the road from Lynchburg. Wolf takes ball 1 outside, 1-0. Grew up hunting, fishing, doing all the things you would do in a small town. Pitched at Liberty Christian Academy under head coach Randy Tomlin. Former Flame. Here's a 1-0 liner to center. That'll fall for a base hit. Campos to come pick it up. And a 2-out knock for Wolf. Base runner for the Eagles. Tying run on in the 6th. Bring up Gunnar Johnson. Tyler August has begun throwing in the Liberty bullpen. Ben Blair comes to Liberty as a freshman, pitches out of the bullpen, only started 2 games 2 years ago. Coaching change after his freshman season. Different head coach, different pitching coach going into his sophomore year. Stays loyal to Liberty. Becomes a starting pitcher and a good one as a sophomore. Pitch to Johnson, low and away. Ball 1 on the right-handed hitter. He's 1 for 2. Flames leading at 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Lost his pitching coach after last season as well. New pitching coach Keller Bradford this year. That's his 3rd pitching coach in 3 years. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Johnson pops that up off the handle, out into right field. Seeley waiting on it, and he'll tuck it away for out number 3. And now Ben Blair as a junior, pitching on the biggest stage here in the postseason, and he is through 6 innings of 1-run ball against Boston College. Eagles strand 1. We go to the 7th. Liberty 2. Boston College 1. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
No need to wait.
Memorial Day savings start at Lynchburg Nissan.
Save up to $8,000 off MSRP.
Or get 0% for 60 months on 4 popular models. Plus, every qualifying vehicle includes our no-cost million-mile warranty.
Home of the million-mile warranty.
Beat the Memorial Day rush at Lynchburg Nissan and get more for your trade.
Up to 130% of fair KBB value.
Shop early.
Vehicles are moving fast.
We proudly honor our fallen heroes. Lynchburg Nissan.
Home of the million-mile warranty.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Liberty with a 2-1 lead over Boston College going to the top of the 7th inning. A look at the Carter Bank box score for the Flames. 2 runs on 9 hits today. 1 error, 7 left on base. For the Eagles, a run on 6 hits, no errors, and Boston College is stranded 6. Liberty with 2 runs in the first. RBI singles from Jackson Sorensen and Nick Barone. Sorensen's 2 for 3 today with a double as well. Barone, or take that back, Sorensen's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Barone 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Boston College got a Solier homer in the 5th for its only run. Tanner Marsh leads off the 7th with a swing and miss. Elevated off-speed pitch from Colarusso, and it's 0-1. Ben Blair is through 6 innings of 1-run ball on the mound for Liberty. There's the 0-1. Marsh takes high and just off the outside corner. It's a ball and a strike on the Flames shortstop. 1 out of 3 with a double down the left field line his last time up in the 4th inning. 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, 1-2. Flames have hit into 2 double plays in this game. Boston College has now turned 42 double plays this season. Marsh hit into one of those back in the 2nd inning. Here's the 1-2. Right outside. Colarusso now starting to air it out, missing with a fastball. 2-2 the count. A.J. Colarusso up over 90 pitches. Here's his 2-2 now to Marsh. There's a line drive toward the gap. Left center field. Nobody's going to get that ball. It skips up against the Wells Fargo side on left center field. And Marsh cruises into second with a leadoff double in the 7th. He's 2 for 4 now. He's doubled in back-to-back trips to the plate. And if you're Liberty, you need to cash in here. That's hit number 10, but the Flames only lead it 2-1. And you're getting closer to that Boston College bullpen, which is pretty good. I don't have a good look at their pen from here. There's folks down there. I can't tell if anyone's throwing yet. I would imagine so. Here's DiCandido now. Left-handed hitter. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. Takes a strike. 0-1. Flames had Tyler August throwing a little bit in their bullpen in the last half inning, but no one up now. Trying to add to a 2-1 lead in the 7th. Dito shows bunt. Gets it down. Off to the right. Tough play. Pitcher's got it. Foot race to the bag, and he'll slap the tag on DiCandido. One unassisted on the sacrifice putout. Tanner Marsh goes to third base. Well, DiCandido did his job there. And how about that? The first sacrifice bunt of the game does not go to Boston College. It goes to Liberty. Runner at third, 1 man out. Jordan Jaffe is the batter. And we'll get a mound visit here for BC. Looking down, I can't tell if that's Todd Interdonato or if that's Ryan Forrest, their pitching coach. Again, from our vantage point in the radio booth, we have tremendous sight lines here at Foley Field, but the one thing you can't see from where we're positioned is the home bullpen down the left field line. It is out of the field of play on the other side of the sidewall. Got a great look at Liberty's bullpen, the visiting bullpen. Home plate umpire Scott Latindry out to move things along. It will be Jordan Jaffe at the plate. Jaffe 1 out of 3 with a single and a couple of strikeouts. Looks like BC is going to bring the infield in a little past halfway. Wind up with a man at third in the pitch. That's lands for a strike, 0-1. Pitch count for A.J. Colarusso. Now at 95. The 0-1. Hard hit on the ground to short. Coming home with it now, Tanner Marsh is in a rundown. Catcher throws back to third. Now back to the pitcher. Colarusso with the tag, I think, or Marsh was out of the line. He's out. Flames played it aggressively. Marsh going on contact. Gets himself into a rundown. He's erased. Jaffe reaches on the fielder's choice and gets all the way to second base. So at the least, Tanner able to stay in that rundown long enough to make sure the Flames have a man in scoring position. Tight game late. Flames played it aggressively. Solier did his job, got it home, and Marsh cannot score. 2 out now. Here's Jackson Sorensen looking for his third hit of the ball game. The pitch, swinging a pop-up foul back out of play, 0-1. Liberty 2, Boston College 1 in the top of the 7th inning. Sorensen has reached in 8 straight games with his 2 hits today. They play him the pull on the right side of the diamond. Pitch, check swing. And they want him to appeal it to third. He went around. I thought he did too, to be honest. 0-2 the count. The appeal went to Jason Benson, the third base umpire. Runner at second, 2 out, top of the 7th. Sorensen in the hole, 0-2. The pitch, fouled away, popped up off to the left, and it's still 0-2. When we get to the middle of the 7th inning, it'll be our 7th inning stretch powered by Segra. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at Segra.com. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Sorensen. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, strike 3 called. And that'll do it for Sorensen and the Flames in the 7th inning. A leadoff double from Tanner Marsh comes to nothing. Liberty just cannot add to the lead. But as we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning, we'll stretch it out. Liberty with a 2-1 advantage over Boston College in the Athens Regional. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Now, back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Well, some frustration for the Flames offensively today. Just 2 runs despite 10 hits, but Liberty still leads it 2-1 over Boston College as we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. That's the good news. Flames got 2 runs across in the first. They have not been able to score since. Ben Blair has given up just 1 run over 6 innings so far. He'll go back to the mound here and face a pinch hitter for BC. Danny Serwick, left-handed batter, 6'3", 225-pounder, will come on and hit for Colin Larson, the left fielder. So a pinch hitter to open up the bottom of the 7th inning for BC. First one from Blair. Just missed off the inside corner. 1 ball, no strikes. 93-mile-an-hour sinker. Larson was 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. The 1-0. Line drive over third and down the left field line it goes for Serwick. Barone over to pick it up, and he'll hold him to a single. Leadoff base hit in the 7th for BC. Hit number 7 for the Eagles in this one. Serwick just a .213 hitter. But he got something he can handle there. Nice little inside-out swing on that one. And we'll get a pinch runner at first for Boston College. Eagles will bring on Ben Williams to run for Serwick. So Serwick did his job. Now the tying run is at first base with nobody out.
And the center fielder, number 31, Carter Hendrickson.
Carter Hendrickson at the plate. 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. Squares to bunt, pulls back and takes a strike on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball from Blair. It's 0-1. Well, we really haven't seen BC go into its bag offensively here yet. Hendrickson has 6 sacrifices this year. Looking to move the tying run into scoring position. There's the 0-1. Squares around, pulls back, takes low and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ben Blair now up to 101 pitches on a warm day here in Athens. Flames bullpen starting to work. Cooper Harrington and Tyler August both starting to get loose. The pitch, bunted, popped up. Blair coming in. Two-handed catch for out number 1. He couldn't get the bunt down. And that is rare for Boston College. Hendrickson wastes an out in the 9-hole. 1 away in the 7th. That's a big-time gift. Top of the order now. Here's Solier. He homered his last time up, just his 2nd home run of the season. Flames leading at 2-1 with the tying run at first. That's Williams, the pinch runner. Solier 1 for 2. He's also grounded out and struck out today. See if he's bunting here. He's not showing. The pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. Typically you wouldn't with 1 out, but you never know with these guys. Solier just 4 sacrifices this year. He might be bunting for a hit. You never know. Jaffe playing back at third. Flames aren't looking for it. They're in a pull, not a shift, but pull position on the infield. The 0-1. Bounces down and away. Runner takes off from first. Vincent throw to second. He got him! Kyle Vincent hoses Ben Williams. That is a massive 2nd out to the 7th. He tried to read a ball off the turf, took his shot, and Kyle Vincent said, "You better think twice." 2 out, base is clear. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a fly ball to deep right center field off the bat of Solier. He's done it again. Unbelievable. A game-tying solo home run from Julio Solier. He hit it out of here to right center field. And we are tied at 2 in the 7th. Man, oh man. Solier tosses his helmet towards his dugout as he comes back in. That guy had 1 home run all season. He's homered in back-to-back at bats now. And again, it was a fastball. Looked like a sinker that he clubbed out of here the opposite way. 2-2 our score. 2 outs. Here's Manolfi now. Left-handed hitting second baseman. The pitch. Manolfi takes a strike, 0-1. Well, yes, that stinks that he hit a game-tying home run, but think about how much more crucial that play was just before that pitch, that Ben Williams got himself thrown out at second base trying to advance on a ball in the carpet. If he does not get thrown out at second, Boston College has the lead now. No balls and a strike on Manolfi. Blair now has given up 8 home runs all season, 2 today. Now a conversation with Todd Interdonato, the third base coach and head coach for the Eagles, and his hitter Manolfi. Conversation is done. Manolfi climbs back into the left-handed box. No balls and a strike. 2-2 game, bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Foul back our way into the screen. It's 0-2 now on Manolfi. Ben Blair now at 107 pitches. 6 strikeouts in this ball game. Looking for number 7 here to end the 7th inning. 0-2 count. Here it comes. Way high and away. 96-mile-an-hour fastball out of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flames will have 5, 6, and 7 in the order, starting with Barone due up in the 8th, and what is now a tie game. The 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. Strike 3 called. 96 on the black of the inside corner. Ben Blair with a strikeout to end the 7th inning. Number 7 on the day for the right-hander, but Solier's solo home run to right center has tied this game at 2 apiece. As we go down to the top half of the 8th in Athens, Liberty 2, Boston College 2. From Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
High fly ball, deep center field. Snyder going back. It's out of here.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
This is Liberty University Baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional. From Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Presented by Abish Financial Services.
Oh, we got our first Haley's Appliance pitching change, and it's for Boston College as we go down to the top half of the 8th inning. Liberty 2, BC 2. The Eagles tie it on a Solier homer, his second of the ball game in the 7th inning. And now Gavin Suarez is on to pitch for Boston College. Right-hander takes over for Colarusso. He went 7 innings, scattered 10 hits, only gave up 2 runs in the first. Flames have had opportunities to do damage and get away from BC a little bit. They haven't been able to do it. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts for Colarusso. 100 pitches, 63 strikes, 37 balls. Colarusso hit around, but he exits with what will be a no decision for him. Suarez, a good arm out of the bullpen for Boston College. Right-hander's on for his 15th appearance, all in relief. He's got 5 saves, a 1-2 record, 2.49 earned run average, 32 strikeouts to just 8 walks in 25 1/3 innings. Opponents hitting .239 against him. Suarez will face Nick Barone to lead things off. Right on right. First pitch to Barone. Ground ball foul, pull past third base. 0-1. Suarez has a big-time curveball. Fastball up to 93, or average is about 93. There's the 0-1 pitch now to Barone. Couldn't get that one. 93-mile-an-hour heater right on by him. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on the Flames left fielder. Nick Barone 2 for 3 today. RBI single and a double. Flames have stranded 8 base runners through 7 innings. Right-handed batter waits the 0-2. Pop foul back out of play on a fastball. Still 0-2 on Nick Barone. And Suarez loves that curveball so much he'll throw it better than, or more than the fastball. He's thrown back-to-back heaters here. Let's see what he goes with on 0-2. The pitch. Curveball, check swing, went around. Called it home plate. Strike 3. 1 out in the 8th. Now BC's bullpen is pretty good. That is a strength of this team. Suarez, Cesar Gonzalez, Kyle Kipp. And it's a battle of the bullpens now in a 2-2 game. Here's Easton Swafford. The pitch. Taken for a late called strike on the inside corner with that curveball, 0-1. Flames got 2 runs across in the first. Boston College with a run in the 5th and another in the 7th on a pair of solo homers. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swafford check swing, curveball down and in. They appeal it to third. He didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Suarez, 6'3", 220-pounder. The 1-1. Little tapper foul off the end of the bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Easton Swafford. He stroked one his last time up on a fly out to deep left center. Swafford 0 for 3 in the game today. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Suarez ready. Here's his pitch to Swafford. Ground ball up the middle and through. Base hit right center field, out of the reach of a diving Manolfi at second. And Easton Swafford's got a 1-out base hit. Go ahead run on for the Flames in the top of the 8th inning. Hit number 11 for Liberty. Landon Seeley comes to the plate now. He's got a couple of hits, a single and a double his last 2 trips to the plate. 2-2 our score. Seeley facing Suarez for the first time. The pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. 90-mile-an-hour fastball in there. Got a big hole on the right side of the infield if Seeley could take one that way. Here's the 0-1 from Suarez. Curveball lands for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Let's go, Gunner!
Slight breeze, and I mean ever so slight, pushing out to center field right now. Wang holding the runner on at first. 0-2 pitch to Landon Seeley. Check swing. Did he go? Oh my goodness. Strike 3 on the appeal down to first base. I didn't think Landon went. Wow, they rang him up quick. Looked like he barely flinched from here. Two out in the 8th. No argument from the Flames. Swafford still the man at first. Here's Kyle Vidston. The pitch. Fastball touches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Again, a 2-2 game in the top of the 8th inning. Flames have had a lot of opportunities to add to what was a 2-0 lead, and were never able to do so. The 0-1. Curveball misses down. 1 ball and 1 strike to count on Kyle Vidston. Vidston 1 for 3, a single back in the 2nd inning. Runner edging away at first. They'll throw over now, check on Seeley. You know, up until that 10-0 loss in the conference title game, the Flames offensively have been rolling. 5-game win streak. Hit a bunch of homers in that stretch. Throw to first, runner back. I think 11 home runs in those 5 games. They might need one of those here late in this one. Vidston, capable, 6 homers. Waiting on a 1-1 pitch. Curveball down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike on Kyle Vidston.
Come on, Dad. Get him out here, Dad. Come on.
Suarez trying to work around the base hit by Easton Swafford. 2-1 pitch. Way outside with a curveball missing, low and away. Ball 3. 3-1.
Come on, Dad.
Hitters count for Kyle Vidston. See if he goes back to that curveball or challenges him with a heater. 2 out, the 3-1 pitch. Chopped foul at home plate. He came with a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. And Vidston couldn't do anything with it but foul it off. The count's full now, 3-2. Swafford will take off here with 2 outs at first base in a tie game in the top of the 8th. Three balls, 2 strikes. Suarez, the pitch. Runner goes. Just missed off the outside corner with a curveball. And that's ball 4 to Vinston. He'll go to first. A 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Josh Campos. Campos hit the ball hard his last time up. He lined into a double play at shortstop, though, with a man at second. 0 for 2, strikeout and a walk as well. Runners first and second, 2 out in a tie game. The pitch. Chopped foul to the left on a curveball. Strike 1 on Josh Campos. Campos second on the club this year with 11 home runs, 49 RBIs. And a good conference tournament. Campos 3 hits, including a homer in the Conference USA tournament. Behind in the count here, 0-1. The pitch. Called strike on the outside corner with a fastball at 91 miles an hour. It's 0-2 on Campos. I mean, you'd love a homer, but right now with a man in scoring position, base hit gives you the lead. In all likelihood, 2-2 game in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, 2 on. Suarez with the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Got him on the curveball. Strikeout ends the inning. Suarez strikes out the side. Works around a single and a walk. And the Flames strand 2 more. They've left on 10 men in this game. We go now to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Still tied at 2 apiece.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
End zone, light them up, touchdown Liberty.
The atmosphere at a game is amazing. It is like family.
I've been a season ticket holder for 14 seasons. The atmosphere is electric.
On the near sideline.
It's an experience you look forward to every week.
I like the pageantry, the band.
The pride of knowing that this is our university.
2026 Flames football season tickets are on sale now. Get yours at lufootball.com. The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty 2, Boston College 2 as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Day 1, game 1 of the Athens Regional. And the Flames will go to the bullpen. Ben Blair's day is done. He'll get a no decision. 7 innings of work. Gives up 2 runs on 8 hits. Both runs, solo home runs from Julio Solier. Blair didn't walk anybody today. Struck out 7. And again, cannot win it, cannot lose it. Brilliant outing for Ben Blair, and you know there's always the chance that could be it for Ben in a Liberty uniform. If it was, his swan song was brilliant. 109 pitches, 68 of them for strikes for Blair. Nick Wang will lead it off in the bottom of the 8th for Boston College against Tyler August. Haley's Appliance call to the bullpen for the Flames. And Wang with a line drive to center right at Campos. In line with the center fielder, he'll make the head-high grab for out number 1 in the 8th inning. 1 pitch, 1 out for Tyler August. Well, Tyler August's last 3 outings has given up runs. That's not usual for him. 6-0 record on the season, 1 save, 2.82 ERA. 44, now 45 innings pitched. 26 walks to 57 strikeouts. Opponents hitting under 200 against him. There's Jack Toomey. And the pitch stays off the outside corner with a 93 miles an hour fastball. 1 ball and no strikes on Toomey. He's 0 for 3. Flames 2, Eagles 2, bottom half of the 8th. Game 1 of the Athens Regional. 1-0 pitch up and in. Changeup got away. 2 balls and no strikes on Toomey. Flames will have the top of the order due up in the 9th inning. Tyler August trying to get them there, still tied at 2 apiece. 2-0 from the big right-hander. Line drive, deep right field. Seeley on the run at the track, at the wall, and it's out of here. A solo home run and a wall scraper off the end of the bat of Toomey. Unbelievable. It's a short porch in right field, just 314 feet to the foul pole, and Toomey got just enough of it. And Boston College has its first lead of the day. It is 3-2 Eagles in the 8th. That'll bring up Luke Gallo. It'll also bring Keller Bradford out to the mound, the pitching coach. What a weird day. What a weird day. Liberty comes out, gets 2 runs on the board early, thinking you might be able to run away and hide with this thing against Colarusso with his recent struggles. He settles in, keeps it at a 2-0 deficit. Boston College, a team that has not relied on the home run ball all season, has hit 3 solo shots, 2 from one guy who had only 1 home run all season coming in. And now a wall scraper from Toomey here in the 8th. And it's 3-2 Boston College. Here's Luke Gallo now, the right-handed batter facing August. The pitch. And he pops one up foul off to the right. That'll get out of play. Strike 1. And now if you're Liberty, you're staring a deficit in the face going into the 9th inning of at least 1 run. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Gallo. Change up in for a strike. 0-2. To mention on top of that, Boston College really hasn't used the short game today. And when they've tried to be aggressive, runner trying to take the extra base got thrown out. Popped up the bunt attempt. There's the 0-2 pitch to Gallo. Upstairs, 1-2. All the things you thought you would have to guard against, you've kind of done a pretty good job of, but where it counts on the scoreboard, you're down a run in the 8th. 1-2 pitch from August. Pop up, that'll stay on the infield, foul ground. Will it stay in the park though? Sorensen over by his own dugout, has room. Tucks it away for out number 2 in the 8th. That'll bring up Kyle Wolf. Flames are going to have to find a way to scratch at least 1 across in the 9th inning. Now looking down at the Boston College bullpen, I can't tell if they've got anyone warming or not. They may just stay with Suarez. Worked around some traffic in the 8th, but struck out the side. Wolf batting from the right-hand side, and the pitch from Tyler August is sent in the air foul. Out of play down the right field line, strike 1. Wolf 1 for 3 with a single back in the 6th inning. 3-2 Boston College in the bottom of the 8th on 3 solo home runs. It's the 0-1 pitch to Kyle Wolf. Foul back on a changeup, and it's 0-2. It's just the third home run this year that Tyler August has allowed. No balls, 2 strikes on Wolf. Right-handed batter climbs back in. August ready, and the 0-2. Got him swinging. Elevated fastball. Strikeout ends the inning. But not before Boston College plates one on a solo home run by Jack Toomey. And now we go to the top of the 9th inning. BC 3 outs away from advancing in the winner's bracket. Liberty needs to scratch across 1 to avoid a Game 1 loss. Flames trail it 3-2 as we go to the 9th.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
This is Liberty University Baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Going down to the top half of the 9th inning, Flames need at least a run to keep this thing going. Liberty trailing Boston College 3-2 now. Flames have out-hit the Eagles 11-9. They got 7 brilliant innings out of Ben Blair, allowed just a pair of solo home runs. But the Flames, who got 2 runs in the first inning, have been shut out since, despite 11 hits in this game. They have the top of the order coming up in the 9th inning with Tanner Marsh to lead it off. Marsh is 2 for 4 with a pair of doubles. Suarez ready to go to work. The pitch. Lands for a strike with a curveball, 0-1. Somebody's got to reach. Oh, 1 pitch from Suarez. Line drive, base hit right field. 3rd hit for Marsh, and there's a start. Leadoff man on, tying run aboard for the Flames in the 9th inning. That's 3 straight hits and 3 straight trips to the plate for Tanner Marsh. And that will bring up Riley DiCandido now. Left-handed batter at the plate. We'll see how the Flames play this here. Not showing bunt. Looping liner. Shallow center field. Hendrickson racing in. He dives. He can't catch it. Ball rolling away from him. Marsh headed to 3rd. He'll be there standing. DiCandido into 2nd. He's got a double. And the Flames aren't dead yet. They got 2 men in scoring position with nobody out of the 9th. Hendrickson with a diving attempt in shallow left center field. It clanged off his glove as he went to the turf and rolled away. But fortunately for him, it rolled toward the infield and not away from him, behind him. If that ball gets by him, everybody's off to the races. And now you got the heart of the order coming. Todd Interdonato, the head coach for BC, is on his way to the mound. And again, I can't see his bullpen from here. Suarez has 5 saves this season. Not a save situation here. He's trying to get a win, actually. He's the pitcher of record with BC's homer in the 8th. But now, Suarez just trying to keep the lead intact or at worst give up the tying run from BC's perspective. Second and third, nobody out. Ninth inning, Jordan Jaffe will be the batter. Enter Donato on his way back to the dugout for BC. He'll stay with Suarez. And now Bradley LaCroix wants to take a timeout and talk to his guys. Jordan Jaffe, Tanner Marsh, Riley DiCandido, both base coaches all come together and huddle along the first base line. A leadoff single from Tanner Marsh, followed by a double off the bat of Riley DiCandido on a fly ball out to left center. Flames now with 13 hits in this game, but they've scored only 2 runs. Probably a good time to bring it up. The Flames have come from behind to win games when trailing in the 7th inning or later 8 times this year. This is nothing new. Bigger stage, but nothing new for this club. Here's Jordan Jaffe. Pitch from Suarez. Curveball in for a strike, 0-1. 23 come from behind wins for the Flames when they've trailed at some point in the game. 3 times they've come back when trailing in the 9th. Here's the 0-1 to Jaffe. Bouncer slowly hit right side. That's going to tie the ball game. Throw to first in time from Manolfi. As he charges the chopper off the bat of Jaffe, he'll get the out at first, but Liberty ties it on an RBI ground out by Jordan Jaffe. It's 3-3 in the 9th. DiCandido goes to third. Productive out for Jaffe. And now here's Sorensen. He can give the Flames the lead with a fly ball. 1 out. DiCandido at third. He's the go-ahead run. Infield coming in now for Boston College. The pitch to Sorensen. Downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Postseason tension in the 9th inning. Sorensen 2 for 4 today with a pair of singles. Suarez with the 1-0. Big swing and a miss on the curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're Sorensen, it's tempting to take a shot at that foul pole, 314 down the right field line. You are trying to get something in the air here. You've got to find a way to get DiCandido in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Downstairs with a curveball, 2-1. Sorensen ahead in the count. He's got 4 homers this year. Driven in 1 run today. 3-3 in the 9th. 2-1 pitch to Sorensen on the way. Fouled off. Caught a piece of the catcher. 2-2 the count. He shaved off a sliver of that curveball. This is big here for Suarez, though. If you get Sorensen, you got 2 outs, and the infield can move back. Nick Barone is on deck. 1 out, go-ahead run at third. The 2-2 pitch to Jackson Sorensen. Low and in, curveball missed. Full count, 3-2 now. He's got first base open, so he didn't have to challenge Sorensen right down the middle here. Infield in halfway, outfield straightaway. The payoff pitch to Sorensen. Poked on the ground, up the middle. Shortstop's got it. Throw coming home. Threw it away. He's safe. DiCandido scores. Flames take the lead in the 9th. Liberty up 4-3 over Boston College. Jackson Sorensen puts it in play, and the Flames take the lead. A ground ball up the middle to short. Solier threw it home. Wasn't a terrible throw. It was low, but Johnson couldn't hold on to it. He trapped it and it rolled behind him. DiCandido popped up with the slide and a big fist pump to the dugout. Still only 1 out. Here's Barone. The pitch from Suarez. Swung on, fouled off on a curveball, 0-1. This team never out of the fight. Down a run in the ninth, they've scored 2. Runner at first, 1 out. 0-1 pitch to Nick Barone. Here it is. Ground ball to third, 1 bounce. Gallo to second for 1. On to first, high throw, and it rattles off the dugout railing. Nick Barone will be aboard on a 5-4 fielder's choice. And the inning continues now. Sorensen erased on the putout. And Easton Swafford is the batter. Flames have Cooper Harrington warming in the bullpen. He'll have at least a 1-run lead to protect when we get to the bottom of the ninth. Swafford would love to add on here. And a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 4. Left-handed hitter swings and misses on a curveball. He's down a strike. 0-1 the count in the ninth. Four to 3, Liberty over Boston College. Back and forth game late. The 0-1 from Suarez instead to throw to first. Runner back safely. Looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, Boston College will have the lower third of its order up. Runner goes. 0-1 pitch. Line drive to right. And coming on with a half sliding grab is Toomey. Puts it away for out number 3. But the Flames plate 2 in the ninth inning. They do it on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Cooper Harrington is on to try to close this thing out. Liberty 4. Boston College 3 at the Athens Regional from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey, you look like you could use a nap. No, not a nap, an app. The Liberty Flames mobile app. It's your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news and your favorite teams, upcoming schedules. You can buy and download tickets to the next games and listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast. It's all on your new app, the Liberty Flames mobile app. And of course, it's free from the App Store or Google Play. Get it. At this time, the app will no longer make you a sandwich.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
This is Liberty University Baseball at the NCAA Athens Regional from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty 4, Boston College 3. We go to the bottom half of the ninth inning. Cooper Harrington is on to try to close it out. Right-hander looking to pick up his 14th save of the season. He's got a 2-1 record with a 3.80 ERA, making his 25th appearance. 45 innings of work, 13 walks to 54 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .231 against him. Cooper Harrington, again, it's 13 saves coming into today. That is tied for the second most in a single season in program history. Evan Brabrand also had 13 saves, an All-American closer for the Flames in 2019. That was also a regional team. So with a save here, Harrington will be second on the single-season saves list in Liberty program history, just 2 behind Josh Bray for the record. Gunnar Johnson leads off the ninth for Boston College. The pitch, a fastball in for a strike at 94 miles an hour, and it's 0-1. But more importantly, if Harrington gets this save, the Flames move on in the winner's bracket tomorrow night to see either Georgia or Long Island. And the 0-1 is in for a strike with a changeup. It's 0-2. Johnson 1 for 3 with a single for the BC catcher. Lower third of their lineup due here in the ninth. Flames 4, Eagles 3. Harrington the look in. Here's his 0-2. Just missed off the outside corner. Flames dugout wanted that. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Just off the black. It's 1-2 on Johnson. Ben Williams, the left fielder, is on deck. Then it'll be Hendrickson, the center fielder. 1-2 pitch, and he plunked him. Got him with a changeup up and in. Hit him in the arm. Harrington snaps the ball back from Kyle Vidston. The Flames frustrated, hitting the leadoff man, but then also a borderline pitch that didn't go Harrington's way. Tying run aboard for Boston College in the ninth. Ben Williams is due to hit. Todd Interdonato, the head coach, comes down from third base. He's talking to home plate umpire Scott Latendry about something. I think does he want to use a pinch runner here? He's pointing down at first base. Who's that out there with him? He's got Williams, and then he's also got Esteban Garcia. And it will be Garcia to go in and run. So Johnson will be taken out of the ball game. If BC were to tie this and we played a 10th inning, that would be interesting because they lose their starting catcher. That's significant at this level. Oh, any level really, but hopefully we don't have to worry about all that. Not that I care about BC losing its catcher, but let's just get 3 more outs and get out of here. Ben Williams, the batter, shortens to bunt, pulls it back and takes a ball high, 1-0. They appealed it to first to see if he did pull the bat back. Bradley LaCroix asking if the pitch was up. He said it was. Home plate umpire Scott Latendry, that is. 1 ball and no strikes. So now BC trying to move the tying run to scoring position here, it appears. 1-0. Williams shortens, bunts it up the first base line, right to Jackson Sorensen. He won't get cute, just applies the tag on Williams. Garcia goes to second. The tying run is in scoring position. Sacrifice 3 unassisted, 1 out in the ninth. That was one of the keys that Bradley LaCroix mentioned today is you got to keep that leadoff man off base because then everything else comes into play for Boston College with this short game. Stealing bases. Just the second time Boston College has had the leadoff man on. He's at second. Here's Hendrickson. The pitch. He almost got hit. Fastball in at 91 miles an hour. Spins out of the way. 1 ball, no strikes on Carter Hendrickson. And now the unfortunate thing is, too, not only tying runs at second, barring some kind of a wonky double play, you're going to have to face Solier again. 4-3 lead in the ninth. Throw down to second, not in time. Runner gets back safely. 4-3 lead in the ninth for Liberty over Boston College. Flames trying to win an NCAA tournament game for the first time since 2021. They beat then ACC champion Duke twice to advance to the Knoxville Regional final. 1-0 pitch. Going outside with the changeup. 2-0 now on Hendrickson. Tyler August, 1 inning, gave up 1 run, had a strikeout. It was the homer by Toomey. Harrington behind 2-0, the pitch. High pop-up into short left field, no carry. Barone creeping in, he's under it. He's got it, 2 out. Hendrickson hit that one a mile up into the Georgia sky. It falls through that thick air right into Barone's glove. And the Flames are an out away here in Athens. But they've got to go through a big hurdle. Julio Solier, 2 for 4 with a pair of solo home runs today. He hit 1 home run all season coming in. He has homered in each of his last 2 trips to the plate. First base is open, but obviously he's the winning run you pitch to him. The pitch from Harrington. In for a strike with a changeup, 0-1. You don't walk the tying run or the winning run on. And now Solier's got some words for home plate umpire Scott Latendry here after that last strike call. Solier's going to take a walk over toward the BC dugout and ask for the, it's like an elbow guard here. He'll strap up his left arm. I'll keep that in mind here. I thought he was saying something about the strike call. I guess maybe he asked if he could call timeout without getting charged to put the elbow guard on. I think that's what that conversation was. Runner at second, 2 out, 9th inning. The pitch. Popped him up, foul behind the plate. Vinston gives it a look, but it'll go out of play. And now the Flames are a strike away. 0-2 on Solier. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Harrington looks in. Comes set. 0-2 pitch. Outside. Fastball misses at 94 miles an hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Solier. Tying run at second base, that's Garcia. Harrington trying to put away Solier here. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up, shallow center. Campos racing in. Can he get there? He slides. He's got it. And the Flames win it over the Eagles. Liberty comes from behind in the 9th inning and beats Boston College 4-3. The Flames burn the Eagles and they move on in the winner's bracket of the Athens Regional. What a thrilling comeback win. We are shaking hands down here in Athens. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
You've been listening to Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coke, taste the feeling.
Well, I don't know if you've caught your breath yet or not, but Liberty wins this one over Boston College. 4-3 the final score. The Flames move on in the winner's bracket here in the Athens Regional. Nick Pierce back here with you. And we're joined now by the head coach of the Flames for a quick comment. Bradley LaCroix, coach, is with us here.
Yeah, I got you, Nick.
Okay. Hey, wow, what a comeback win. You guys been doing this all year, though, right? I mean, no sweating, no worries down there, right?
Yeah, that's just what I told the guys right there. That's what we do. I wish we wouldn't. I'm getting too old for this. But, man, what great fight and belief and toughness this group has. And, we found a way to win.
You did. A couple of runs in the ninth inning. It wasn't easy today. Looked like this thing got off to a great start. 2 runs in the first off the starter. Looked like a couple times you might be able to get a big inning, run away and hide with it. That just didn't happen. And then you watch BC hit 3 solo homers, a team that doesn't do that really. And all of a sudden you're down a run in the ninth. How did your team find a way to scratch and claw?
Yeah, we just had to have a good plan, and obviously we had the right guys up. Tan with a great at-bat, and then Riley with the good swing on the breaking ball. And then, something we didn't do early in the game, we didn't situational hit at all. We left a lot of people out there. But, JJ did a great job, and then Jackson did a great job in a 3-2 count, putting the ball in play, and we running down angle and put pressure on them, and obviously Riley was able to score.
Yeah, Sorensen with the RBI, Jaffe. Sorensen had 2 ribbies here today as well. I mean, how about Ben Blair, though, on the mound? I mean, you talk about a guy that, kind of up and down this year. Last half of the season wasn't as good as the first half, but in the postseason, it seems like he saved his best for last, doesn't it?
Man, he was outstanding. He emptied the tank for us. Had with total control the entire game, made some huge pitches with 2 outs. Solier got him twice. One of them was a really good pitch. The other one left over the middle of the plate. But, to win, game 1 of a regional, you got to have a great start like that. I thought both starting pitchers pitched outstanding, and Benny was outstanding for us.
And what an advantage to have Tyler August and Cooper Harrington to go to there late in the game. You only get 1 inning both out of each of those guys. I assume Bradley Zayak going here tomorrow?
Yeah, Bradley's going tomorrow.
All right, Coach, we appreciate your time. We know you got to get rolling, but thank you so much for joining us here.
Okay, thank you.
That's the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix, with us here on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Liberty wins it over Boston College. Come from behind fashion. 4-3, the final score down here in Athens. The Flames will play tomorrow night at 5 o'clock against either Georgia or Long Island, whoever wins that game here tonight. Punch the ticket. Reset the hotel rooms. We're here another night. Flames winning over BC by the final score of 4-3. We'll take our next break. When we come back here on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show, we'll have your totals for you and much more coming up after you hear this from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit shoplibertyflames.com today. That's shoplibertyflames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit shoplibertyflames.com today.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
You've been listening to Flames Baseball. Now we're taking you home with the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
What a win for the Flames. Liberty over Boston College 4-3 in Game 1 of the Athens Regional. Liberty now one win away from reaching the regional final here, as the Flames will take on either Georgia or Long Island tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Georgia and Long Island will play at 5 here today in the second and final game of Day 1 action at the Athens Regional. And this ballpark is about to fill up, and the full atmosphere of SEC baseball will be on display here in just a couple of hours. But for now, the Flames get out of here with a victory. They'll head back to the hotel room, put their feet up, and get ready for one of those two ball clubs here tomorrow night. Nick Pierce back here with you on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Flames win their first regional game since 2021 when Liberty beat Duke in the Knoxville Regional, beat them twice to eliminate the Blue Devils, and the Flames that year moved into the regional final before falling to Tennessee. Liberty with the win goes to 42-19 on the season now, and the Flames now 4-1 in neutral site games. 23-7 in games played outside of Lynchburg. That counts neutral site and true road games for Liberty. Your totals are presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For the Flames, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 men left on base. For the Eagles, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They stranded 7. Winning pitcher is Tyler August. 7-0 is his record now. He went 1 inning, gave up a solo home run to Jack Toomey, and had a strikeout as well in the 4 batters that he faced. The loss goes to Gavin Suarez. He falls to 1-3, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in the 9th inning, with a walk and 3 strikeouts over 2 innings of work. Blown save. Actually, no, it wasn't a blown save. It was a missed opportunity at a win for Suarez. He was the pitcher of record. Save goes to Cooper Harrington. It's his 14th. Harrington now with 14 saves. That is the second most in a single season for any pitcher in Flames program history. He passes Evan Brabrand for sole possession of second place on that all-time list, and he is now just 2 saves away from tying Josh Bray for the single season record of 16 back in 2000. Harrington, outstanding work in the 9th inning, despite hitting that leadoff batter with a pitch. Remember, he got kind of squeezed on the strike zone there a little bit too. Might have had him struck out. He hits him, but then works around it, and a brilliant sliding catch by Josh Campos to end the game. I mean, that ball was popped up in no man's land. Campos had to come in a long way to get there. He slides and makes the grab. If that ball falls, Garcia scores easily from second with 2 outs, and we got a tie ball game. So pitching, defense, and some situational hitting late get it done here today for the Flames. Liberty came out early, got a couple runs on the board in the first off of Boston College starter A.J. Colarusso. Neither starting pitcher would factor into the decision as this thing turned out. Riley DiCandido came to the plate with 1 out, got hit by a pitch. Jordan Jaffe followed that up with a base hit, put 2 men on for Jackson Sorensen. His soft single to right field would drive in DiCandido, give the Flames a 1-0 lead. Nick Barone followed that up with a base hit to drive in Jaffe. That made it 2-0. Flames left a couple men on in the first, but got out to the early lead. Ben Blair was nails for the Flames. He had some traffic at times today, but Blair ends up going 7 innings, scattering 8 hits, giving up 2 runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts for Blair. He did allow a pair of solo home runs. Flames led it 2-0 in the 5th, and with 1 out, Julio Solier came to the plate for Boston College, drove a 1-1 pitch out of here to straightaway center field for his 2nd home run of the season. Solo's shot cut the Liberty lead to 2-1. It would stay 2-1 until the 7th inning. With 2 outs, Solier at the plate again, got another fastball in his wheelhouse. He clubbed it out of here to right field that time and tied the game at 2. Blair giving up those 2 solo home runs today. That was all the damage. He'd get a strikeout to retire the side in the 7th. It stayed tied at 2. Until the bottom of the 8th. With 1 out, Jack Toomey, the hitter, facing Tyler August, got himself in a 2-0 count and hit one off the end of the bat that snuck out of here over that short porch in right field. I mean, he just cleared the wall. Toomey with the solo home run gave Boston College a 3-2 lead in the 8th. August would retire Gallo and Wolf after that. Wolf on strikes to retire the side. And then going to the 9th inning, Flames facing Gavin Suarez. They'd gotten a couple of base runners off him in the 8th, but were not able to score. In the 9th, leadoff base hit from Tanner Marsh, his 3rd hit of the ball game. He goes 3 for 5 today with 2 doubles and a single. Followed by a double to center, left center field off the bat of DiCandido. Put runners at 2nd and 3rd. Jordan Jaffe with an RBI ground out to the right side drove in Marsh. Jackson Sorensen with a 5-4 fielder's choice drove in DiCandido to give the Flames the lead. All right, take that back. That was a 5-4 fielder's choice from Sorensen. Barone ended up with the fielder's choice, I believe, that gave the Flames the lead. Actually, I'll go back and double check that. I want to be right on this. Make sure I mark that correctly in my scorecard here. No, it was Sorensen. He had the RBI. Okay, it was Sorensen on the ground ball to short. And then Solier tried to come home with it to cut down DiCandido. Low throw that Johnson couldn't handle behind the plate. And that would score DiCandido. Sorensen would then get erased on a 5-4 fielder's choice at 2nd off the bat of Nick Barone. Swafford flied out to left, and that ended the inning. So not a big home run or a big double or something like that in the 9th, but situational hitting for the Flames. They took the lead 4-3, and then going to the bottom of the 9th inning, Cooper Harrington came in, hit the leadoff man, Gunnar Johnson, with a pitch. He was taken down for a pinch runner, Garcia. Then the sac bunt successful from Ben Williams after that. Carter Hendrickson would fly out to left, and then with 2 outs and a man at 2nd, tying run in scoring position, Solier at the plate, popped up a 1-2 pitch into shallow center that Campos came in and made that brilliant sliding catch on to end the ball game. And the Flames get out of here again with a 4-3 win. Liberty, another come-from-behind win. That has been their MO this season. That is the 24th come-from-behind win for Liberty this season. Their 9th when trailing in the 7th inning or later, and their 4th when trailing in the 9th inning. Another 1-run win for the Flames. Liberty now 9-8 in 1-run games this season. As the Flames again go to 42-19 with a victory, Boston College falls to 36-22. Time of the game, 2 hours 45 minutes. 2,781 paid attendance here at Foley Field in Athens, Georgia. Final stats presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game is going to be Tanner Marsh. He goes 3 for 5 today with a run scored. But, I mean, there's a lot of guys you could give it to. I mean, Jackson Sorensen with a couple of RBIs, including the go-ahead RBI in the 9th. 2-hit day for Nick Barone. He knocked in a run. We'll go with Tanner Marsh, though. 3 for 5, 3 base hits, and a run scored. He's our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. So the Flames move on in the winner's bracket. Again, Liberty will see either Long Island or Georgia here tomorrow afternoon. That'll be a 5 o'clock first pitch. for the Flames, so they know they get the late game here tomorrow. Georgia and Long Island will decide who is playing in that one. The loser of Georgia and Long Island will play Boston College in an elimination game here tomorrow at 12 noon. So that's what's next. And we'll have it all for you right here from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. One last check of the out-of-town scoreboard before we shut it down here. Lots of regional games still happening. In the last of the ninth inning, they got a close one up in Morgantown. Bottom of the ninth, Kentucky 6, Wake Forest 5. And it looks like that one might have actually just gone final. I think Kentucky just finished off Wake Forest. 6-5 win for the Wildcats there. Top of the 11th in Knoxville, East Carolina and 23rd ranked Tennessee tied at 2 apiece. I said in Knoxville. That's in Chapel Hill. East Carolina and Tennessee now going to the bottom of the 11th inning, tied at 2 in the Chapel Hill Regional. Hattiesburg Regional, 7th ranked Southern Miss leads Little Rock 3-2. They're in the bottom of the 7th inning. 13th ranked Kansas with a 4-3 lead over Northeastern. They're in the bottom of the 6th in Lawrence. Number 6, Texas in the Austin Regional, leading Holy Cross 11-0 in the top of the 6th. Gainesville Regional, 10th ranked Florida over Rider 4-0. They're in the bottom of the 7th. In the Auburn Regional, 5th ranked Auburn trailing Milwaukee. Wow. Bottom of the 6th, 11-5, Milwaukee over Auburn. Talk about a stunner there. Still a little ways to go in that one, but Milwaukee with the 6-run lead over the number 5 national seed, Auburn. Wow. Let's see, 19th ranked Oklahoma State and USC Upstate tied at 4 apiece. They're in the top of the 3rd in Tuscaloosa. Starkville, number 17 ranked Mississippi State, leading Lipscomb 3-0 in the bottom half of the 4th there. And the only other game in progress at the moment, number 8 Oregon State and Washington State just underway in the Eugene Regional, top half of the 1st, scoreless there. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. And again, we'll keep our eyes on our Conference USA brethren tonight. 6 o'clock Eastern, first pitch for number 14 Arkansas and Missouri State. The Bears and the Razorbacks play in the Lawrence Regional tonight. And number 21 Jacksonville State takes on Virginia in the Hattiesburg Regional. That'll be a 7 o'clock Eastern first pitch tonight. Again, your final score and the score you care most about here in Athens. Liberty 4, Boston College 3. We'll be with you at 4:30 tomorrow for the Bojangles On Deck Circle. Liberty will face either Georgia or Long Island in what will be Game 3 of this Athens Regional. Actually, no, that'll be Game 4, right? Because you got 2 games before that. This is Game 1. Game 2's coming. Game 3, elimination game tomorrow at noon. It'll be Game 4. Game 4 of the Athens Regional tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We're on the air at 4:30 with our pregame coverage. So look forward to having you with us. That will wrap it up for us here from Foley Field in Athens. Another nail-biter, another comeback win for the Flames. Liberty over Boston College, 4-3, the final score. Till tomorrow, I'm Nick Pierce. Thank you so much for joining us. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to live coverage of Liberty University baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. This broadcast of Liberty Baseball has been brought to you by Abish Financial Services, the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Liberty Baseball has also been brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo Time. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Centra Health, Crossroads Family Dentistry. Destination Bedford. By 11 West. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. Freedom First Credit Union, start banking for good with Freedom First today. By Gentry Lock Attorneys. The Good Feet Store. Haley's Appliance and Outdoors. Ironclad Coffee Roasters, craft roasted in Richmond, Virginia. By Larry's Tire and Auto Repair, preventative maintenance, repair, and service at multiple locations and at larrystireservice.com. The Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. Peary Family Dentistry. By Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Segra, offering customized business technology solutions at segra.com. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. The General Manager of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment is Justin Metzger. Network Director Alan York. Coordinating producers Nick Pierce, Kyle Sykes, and Victoria Carter. I'm staff announcer Jeff Lawrence with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw, Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Senior Associate Strategic Communications Director Ryan Bomberger. Liberty Flames Baseball is an exclusive presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.